Hey, thank you so much for watching or listening to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. I just wanted to take this break to let you guys know, why are you still driving out there with dirty tags, bro? Or with no tags in general? Why? Is it because you can't pass that smog check? Well, look, man, I'm going to hook you up. I know I can't hook up Xavier with the right paperwork, but I know I can hook up you and your car with the right paperwork, so you don't have to be driving out there with no tags. Pick up the phone right now after looking up Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. If you're out there in the IE, even better for you. But if you're not, call them up. Let them know that you saw it on the saw it or heard it on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Ask them if you even need to come through. Sometimes that's not even an option, bro. You get your stuff passed automatically. So trust me, you want to give them a call. If every other place says no pasa, no pasa, aquí no pasa nada. Make sure you guys hit them up at Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. Thank you for being a proud sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. And now back to the podcast. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for watching the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. I want to take this break to let you know why you guys need to get yourself a pair of these Pacalolo Flys that I am wearing right here. That's right. This is the official collaboration with blackflies.com. You don't know what black flies are? They're only the one pair of glasses that Be Real himself, Dr. Green Thumb, has been wearing for years. That's right. The one and only collaboration with the first female-owned company here at pacaloloflies.com. So head on over to pacaloloflies.com. Get yourself a pair of these glasses like the one I'm wearing, which is the Hustler. They come in a sleek box like this. They also come with a nice pouch so you can actually clean them and keep them safe as well, safe from any scratches as well. But the best thing about this eyewear is that it offers protection against LEDs. They're OSHA safe, and they give you the right color correction that you need while you're protecting your eyes out there. When you go to pacaloloflies.com, you're supporting the first female-owned business to collaborate with Black Flies, which is dope within itself. Shout out to Nani, who is the owner. But these are double-coated against LED rays. They're great for the work environment. If you're out there doing construction, if your mans, your family members are out there, you know, Latinos will be out there putting in work. Out there in the sun, you want them to be protecting their eyes, so you got to get them a pair like that. They offer some protection against that. Or the people out there growing, you know, the people that are growing staring in front of the lights for the plants that we smoke. Yeah, those people, you might want to get them a pair. Or if you just care about your eyesight in general like I do, make sure you guys get yourself a pair at pacaloloflies.com. Thank you so much for being an official sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. And now we're back.
What up? Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for patiently waiting and tuning in. And shout out to our sponsors that made this show possible. A big shout out to the one and only Mission Smog. Trust me, it's a new year. Get your tags right. Get your paperwork right. Xavier's scared. You don't need to be scared about driving in the streets, driving dirty. So go visit Mission Smog in the city of Riverside. Make sure you guys hit them up and let them know you saw us on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. And they will hook you the fuck up regardless, like George Lopez said. Also, if you're interested in microdosing in your life, make sure you guys go to brainsupreme.co and type in code word WDSTS at checkout and save yourself some money at checkout. And you already know I got the white ash burning right here, bro. And we got a fresh drop of the black cherry soda, right? Is it black cherry soda or just black cherry? Oh, well, it's a fresh batch of the Flow Diesel that we got right here. Of course, it's white ash. Of course, you got the flavor in full effect. Everybody has their own fucking jar here on the table. I'm talking about the one and only Hadar Extracts. Salute to Hadar Extracts for sponsoring the show, making sure we're always taken care of here and trying some exotic flavors. Trust me, you need them in your life, so that's why you need to follow them at Hadar Extracts 1. And they will soon be coming to the secret menu for all my Patreon people, so just sit tight on that. Also, man, I was wondering why my eyes were hurting because of the lights, bro. That's because I don't have my Pacalolo Flys on, dog. If you guys want to protect your eyes against any LEDs or the overusage of LEDs, overexposure in your eyes, make sure you guys go to pacaloloflies.com and use code word EZONEBRealTV at checkout. And I'll do this. The first 5 people that go buy a pair of these glasses and send me confirmation that you bought it using the code word, I'll send you a gift from the secret menu just off GP. So I'll send you a nice little care package just for supporting the homegirl. Make sure you guys go check out, get you a pair of these. And, yeah, that's just guaranteed. So you don't need to compete for that. So all you got to do, get yourself, upgrade, your pair of shades and protect your eyes. And, once I'm done with this Hadar, dog, I'm ready for the second half with the fucking hash hole, dog. I'm talking about the best hash holes in the game, bro, out there. And I got the new flavor, purple and orange chiclets right here, dog. Straight up, it's a combination, bro. I've been telling everybody about these hash holes. These you can get in the secret menu on Patreon. But make sure you guys follow them at chiclets_Los Angeles. They got small batch exotic batches of hash holes. Limited drops for everybody who really likes the different exotic flavors. They got purple chiclets, pink chiclets, Skittles chiclets, and purple and orange chiclets, and they're working on other flavors as well. I like the whole theme that they stick by it, and what better way to really enjoy your time on the go and you make it count by getting yourself a hash hole. So make sure you guys check them out. Proud sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Now, without further ado, what's going on to my toxic co-host, XG? You have something for me?
What's up, dog? Here you go, homie. You super chatted early. We do owe you George Perez vinyl, so here it is. Giving it to E-Zone. It's out of my control now. But
I'll send you tracking tomorrow, dog.
yeah, we've been lagging it on you, and we usually don't lag it. But yeah, fool. On the real, someone here asked me for one, and they usually come through all the time.
Now he's blaming it.
No, it was.
It's not for real, though.
I had to bless them, so I was like, yeah. So
it was. Look, dog. It's going out tomorrow. It's going out tomorrow,
dog. Thank you to Super Chatters. You came in hot.
And I'll throw in something else too. All right.
Oh,
so
you know that's gonna be fire.
So stop. So yeah, fool.
Yeah, come with it. We love you, dog.
Is it also in the imported section of the podcast? What's going on? We're deporting people here in the nation, and I'm importing them. What is going on? What is going on to the one and only Nitty?
Doing God's work. Pinche cabrón. Happy to be here, dog. Every day is beautiful. Today was a beautiful day. Shout out to Hadar in the house for the beautiful weed.
Did say that. You've been enjoying LA or whatever. You did post that in your.
It was a beautiful day today.
It is.
Bro.
It was
I
a
woke
beautiful
up.
day. You're right.
26 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in American or Mexican. It was a beautiful fucking day today. And man, sunlight makes your heart good, bro.
1 pound fish, dude.
1 pound fish. Felt like a 10-pound fish day, bro.
You work out today, Nitty?
I actually took my day off today. So
you're being a 10-pound pig?
No, bro. In the last 12 days, I've taken 2 days off. Today was my second day.
Hey, bro.
Oh, we're talking about fish. I'm going fishing tomorrow in Santana River or lake, whatever the fuck. Pull up.
Like whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you already know.
You guys got my number. I'm gonna be there early at 6 in the morning. We're gonna go catch that trout, homie. So if you want to tag along, you're a Patreon subscriber, you're a fan. I'm gonna be there cruising, smoking, drinking by the lake. So you don't gotta be like E-Zone all scared. You don't need a life jacket. Just pull up.
Well, I mean, lake is cool. It's just the ocean that I don't fuck with.
Oh.
Yeah. Because at the lake, you can still see the land.
What about the Loch Ness? You'd get on the Loch Ness Lake?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. I agree. I don't believe
because there's no Loch Ness attacks going on. Like, there's shark attacks going on every day. But there's no.
Thought about this. He has thought about this.
There's no fun. Like if I happen to get killed by, God forbid, by the Loch Ness monster, then I'm going down in history.
Nah, the CIA comes to your house and then you never talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm going down in history. But like if I get fucked up by a shark, that's just another day in the ocean. You should have never gone in there.
By the way, before we introduce the guests, lakes have whirlpools or the algae can get you, homie. So just saying, like Destin Lakes is still common.
I'll tell you, I'd rather
just
take
a heads up. Just saying,
rather take my chances in the lake, bro.
And what, the ocean?
Yeah.
No, obviously ocean's way scarier.
Ocean
I'm
fishing?
just saying,
terrifying. Though.
You know what's scary? Have you ever seen Hoover Dam?
Yeah.
That's just deep, dog.
How many people died?
Yeah, I know.
Building it?
It's haunted.
They say it's haunted.
Yeah.
Hoover Dam?
Yeah. You never been there, Nitty?
Nope.
Yeah, dog.
Should I go?
Don't.
I mean,
it's on the way to Vegas. Don't even.
It's
Damn,
cool.
dog.
It's cool. It's
water.
like
It's cool.
quite the sight to take in if you like nature and shit. You know?
Makes you go down.
Or like not necessarily nature, but like if you're like, fuck, bro, this is the reason we have water in the West Coast. It's kind of cool to see.
If you like engineering, architectural shit, it's mind-blowing.
Dude, Indian people love that shit, bro. They major in it all the time.
It gets me excited. It's my 1 pound fish, man. Fucking dams.
You ever fucking seen an engineering class in any university? Like 90% of the class is Indian and Asian. Like, like straight, it's 100%, bro.
And 90% of the cleaning staff is.
And the cooking staff. But
Nobody cooks in college
Got
like
him.
that, bro.
And the gardening crew. And the parking staff.
You guys don't. For Mexicans who love landscaping and stuff, you guys don't take horticulture and stuff in school. No.
I was a major fuck up. Dude.
You could have
You
killed
don't think
that.
about it. I mean,
all you think about is grass. How are you not thinking about it?
No, but on the real though, that's my thing. Is when you're a kid, they don't really tell you how there's some dope ass jobs. Like imagine being the landscaping guy for the MGM.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
See, there's jobs that people don't tell you. They're like, oh, nobody wants to be a gardener because nobody wants to fucking lawn mower the fucking neighbor's lawn. But when people don't give you the
they see the garbage man's benefits.
Yeah, or
You know
that.
what I mean? Yeah.
There's some jobs. If someone would have told me that, like, hey, dude, your dad already cuts lawn.
All right, let's finish introducing everybody. Thank you so much, Ray, for running the boards. As usual, Morning Shot Films and Morning Real Podcast. And now let's give it up for a dope ass producer out here making some dope beats, actually selling his music and selling out. Dropped a new record, which Dom from the Dr. Green Thumb show and the B-Real TV camp is actually involved in it, but we're going to talk about that record as well. So let's give it up and welcome the one and only Goomson in the house, man.
Guys, thank you for having me.
How are you, dog? It's been long overdue. I mean, you were like the first person that actually got me thinking of like, oh shit, we could make like a vibe record or something like that. Because for the people that don't know, the sample that I used today as a background, the one about Nas, and like has the beat and all that stuff, he made that. Or like, I believe one of them was a partnership, and the second one it was just him, right?
Nah, both were me.
Oh, both were you?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go.
We do the same shit though. He also does like
Get
beats
close on
that
the
he-
mic.
Yeah, I think I gotta adjust it. It's too hard. No, we both do the same thing. So he makes beats that are super long like that with a lot of dialogue and everything.
Yeah.
Those ones are fun, but they're very hard to create because you got to pile everything to make them full and shit. But no, they're fun to make though for sure.
The thing is, like, we talked about this project that you're doing it based on samples of stuff that we have over here, and every time I hear samples, it's a very tricky thing because everybody's talking about clearing samples, but what better way to clear them if it's just us?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work? Like, can we get in trouble for like not clearing our own shit with our own voices?
I think at the level I'm at, it's more of like they're not gonna sue me. I'm not making thousands like these big labels and shit. So it's at worst like a cease and desist letter. I feel I've been doing this like 15, 17 years the same way, and I haven't gotten that knock on the door yet.
17 years?
Yeah, since
How
I was
old are you,
like,
fool?
I'm 31. So since I was like, I don't know, about 13 to 15 or something like that.
And your parents bought you a computer early, huh?
Nah.
I was like, how'd you learn?
My brother had a little setup that I was messing with at first, and
Computer
then
or like MPC?
no, he had like a Roland 808, like a kind of like an MPC, but I didn't know if it sampled or not at the time. I got into that later, so I was just making the beats with the stock sounds,
Like
and
a little drum kit.
Yeah, it's fully loaded with like a bunch of sounds.
I feel like just as a little stoner, you just get so high and just
Yeah,
start fucking.
I was
pressing
always getting
buttons.
caught up on it because I thought, like a lot of the 90s beats and stuff, they sound like live instrumentation and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like making these, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to make this shit sound like that, And then I discovered records and sampling and shit like a couple years later. So
That's cool.
yeah.
Was your brother? I mean, you say your brother had that. Like, what was he doing? He was trying to produce too, or what?
Yeah, he's an MC, and then he was trying to make his own beats because they were hard to come by back then.
That fool still raps or no?
Nah, like he when he gets the time, but not much.
That shit, like, that's just kind of like one of those things where I think you get to an age, bro, where like, I want to say like the music industry, that like when you get to the age where you're like, fuck, I'm too old to be signed somewhere. This is when you really gonna find out if you really love this shit or not.
Yeah.
You think you can get too old to be signed somewhere?
I mean, bro, at some point you gotta get a real job and fucking like not just keep trying to sell mixtapes, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's the shit heads are stuck on for sure. They're like,
the whole world is gonna look at you and be like, bro, you're like 40 years old asking for people to buy your mixtape.
Yeah.
It's like, get a job, bro.
What about those 3 British grandfathers that rap?
oh yeah, those
seen
dudes are
those guys?
funny. Yeah.
Okay, but they're not like fucking. That's not very
They go
probable to
hard.
see. Like as compared to you go walk down Venice Beach and you have like 100 of these artists out there that are trying to get you to listen to their music.
They get you. If you touch their thing, you owe them money, dog.
Dude,
You can't even
they
touch
got my
it.
wife like that. I was like, don't take it. And then he's like, not giving it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to buy 2 CDs that day. He
That's
wasn't
so
giving
funny.
up. We turned up, we put the CD on, and every track just whoa yeah. Every track,
Oh, really?
like
Yeah?
17 tracks. That's all he's damn like the same the whole time. So
Oh, no.
that's funny though.
Yeah, no. How do you feel about that situation, especially being in so long? Because at some point you're just, like some people get stuck in denial where it's just like, feel like you've been performing at the same I'm using this as an example, not to offend anybody. Let's just say I'm like, fool, like I've seen you at the same sessions for like 8 years in a row, dog. Like, when is it gonna go to like arenas?
Yeah.
Or like, when is it gonna go to like something nicer than this?
Yeah, for sure.
I think you gotta keep going though. You gotta be delusional.
Yeah, but like, like if you're like young, makes total sense.
Oh yeah, you're.
But
definitely...
like, it's a young man's game in a sense, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, there's the older fools, but like those fools were popping when they were young too. That's how they turned into OGs. But yeah, but like at some point, like if you're like,
start older, it's tough, dude.
Yeah. Or to hope that you get started, the older you keep getting, like you're like, fuck, bro, like how can I make this happen? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible because there are a small. You
gotta be fucking good.
There's a small percentage of 2 Chainz out there that that you can reinvent yourself at 35 and fucking be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna come back bigger than ever. But
yeah, I think a lot of people get stuck on the wanting to make money off the shit. Like that's their goal is like, oh, I'm gonna be the next, like, making millions, and you got to get that type of shit out of your head. It's if it's something you really love, you're gonna just keep doing it. I've already all the goals I've set out, I've already accomplished those early on, and like recently too.
What were those?
Just wanting to like learn how to drop a project, put a project out. Did that, then set some new goals, put some physicals out, try to work with MCs. I'm not really into the whole pay to play thing because it doesn't come back to.
What does
your
that mean?
sales.
Somebody pays you for your beat and then you?
No, opposite. Like I want to work with some known MCs and stuff, but there's a price tag. But I'm on the aspect of like, let's put a project out and I'll give you all the profits for the project. Just give me my investment back. Now we got some physicals out. I don't care about making the money on it. I mean, I'm more of doing the artist aspect. But
that's something you can do with your boys. Like that's harder to find just a random artist to be like, yo, let's work on a project. But if you know the guy and have a relationship.
Yeah, I don't like. That's why I like focusing on the beats a lot more because I'm not really down with a lot of the coming up MCs and stuff. Yeah. I just want them to have the same approach that I have in the music shit and not just like use it to get to the next place because it's been like that a lot. So it's just more so like. I'm not doing it for those reasons. I'm doing it just because I enjoy it. It's like a therapy session. Every beat is just an escape from the real world.
Hell yeah! How many beats do you think you've made in your life in the last 17 years?
Over 1,000 for sure. I don't know. There's a lot of ones that I haven't used, but you got to pick the best ones for beat tapes and shit.
Have you ever made the same beat twice?
No, but that's something that's weird. I have a bad memory of what I've sampled, but like. I know when I hear it again, like I'm like, oh, I sampled that.
You know, I had when I was doing music before, dog. I used to have a homie a couple homies who made beats, and you remember that song with Lil Wayne, that Boo Boo Say Avec Quoi bitches, and it has that Swiss beats, and it's like a very fucking weird it's a very weird, unique beat, right? And I was and my homie was always working on some beats, right? And he was like, dude, you're not gonna fucking believe this, and I'm like, what? He was like. That beat that just heard on the radio, he's like, I have this shit, know?
Oh, like the sample?
No, like the same fucking pattern and the same thing. And I'm just, do you think that happens a lot, bro? Do you think that like there's other fools that can make the same beat as you, and then you're like fuck, he beat me to it?
No,
parallel thinking.
That's what's dope about underground hip hop is like that goes on. It's been going on forever, where a lot of the same beat makers made the same beats with those samples. But everyone's unique, Once you've heard them, you're like, all right, you're gonna want to do it. A lot of heads be like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, but I'm a hip hop head, so I've done a lot to where I don't feel like I have to set rules, and like there's all these rules and shit that are created, coming up, like got to dig for records only sample records, But as you get older,
it's expensive, right?
Yeah, all the hipster shit turned over, and the prices went up. Like record stores are moving into bigger, gentrification.
What do you mean by like all the hipster shit turned over?
Well, when records became a thing again, like 3 years,
it became popular.
Yeah,
3 years
then
ago?
Everybody's just going in and buying. And then they're like, oh shit, like they know the crowd. When you got a lot of diggers going in there, and then you got just these like normal people coming in there, they're like, oh shit, these dudes will pay money. So
you know what though?
They start raising the prices a lot.
You're right about that because. I heard that 80% of the people that buy records these days, and you see them at Target, and because I sell records on the side sometimes on Amazon, and you'll see somebody, you see the people that buy it. I'm just like, do you even own a record player? And 80% of them don't have a record player at home. So I'm just like, is this like just like is this like a wall decoration for you, or like what is it?
Yeah.
Do you play them? Because I own a record player, and like, so there's some records where I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just vibe out to this because I know I could play the whole album.
Yeah.
You know, and I could just be like, oh, this is fucking legit.
Yeah, I do that. I play a lot of my records still, even when I'm not making beats or shit. I still.
How
play.
often are you going through random records and listening to random music to find the most random fucking sample?
Like when I get in the lab, it's like could be all night. You know, like I'll get after the family's all put to bed and everything. I'll jump in there, and then be up till like midnight to 3 a.m. You know, sometimes you make a few things, but.
You've never downloaded Fruity Loops when you were like 16?
I can't hear you.
No, I never
downloaded Fruity Loops?
No,
like, you never went down like, oh, dude, I could do this. I'm gonna be, Lil Wayne got nothing on me. Before I downloaded Fruity Loops, and I was like, bro, it's fucking hard. But you'll be till like 4 in the morning.
That happened to me
like,
too.
On a, like, you just get on this like when
you tried it?
Yeah,
I tried that shit too, and I was like, that's just hard.
What would have been your rap name? Or your
No, it's producer.
I never rap,
bro.
There wasn't enough Mexicans for me to fucking want to rap, but I was like, I could produce.
Okay.
You download Fruity Loops. It's like the free product free programmer software to download to make.
I think a lot of fools that were making beats back in the day, like some of the homies, I felt like they always wanted to rap, but they didn't have enough confidence to do it.
Because you're Mexican, at least for me. That's like,
what I was.
No one to like back up unless Ackwid, but I don't want to be no Ackwid ass fool.
So it's like, I feel that a lot of fools. A lot of fools did like they were producing back then, like they kind of I always knew, like every single fool was like you
What made you go rap?
I don't know, bro. I always knew how to write. Like I always sucked at math, but I always knew how to like write, like storytelling and writing shit, and so I was just like, fuck it, let me try this out. It was my friend that told me to do it, like who used to produce, and he was like, look, I'll just go to school for this. He's like, I'll just learn it. He was like, look, and then at first he started writing for me, and then I was like, all right, I can do this. So,
You ever freestyle? Like battle and shit?
I wrote everything.
I'm kind of glad there wasn't that many Mexican rappers because I would have been right behind those fools. That's why I'm glad there wasn't no one for me.
There's a bunch
like,
now, no?
Yeah, now you got like there's a fuckload. There's a bunch of like Mexican ass like rappers killing it, like Lefty Gunplay. Then they got that Peso.
Listen to this song. I don't know what it's called, but the guy starts off his songs. He goes, "A lot of clica shit." You know that guy?
What are you listening to?
Yeah, what are you listening to, the hot?
That piff.
I started here. I listened to a random.
Who said you a Creeps mixtape? Yeah, it sounds like very like fucking like super like.
Oh, who's that one that George
Funny
likes?
right
That Sureño song that you like too?
Oh, bitch, I'm thugging.
Yeah,
Thugging.
that sounds like some shit that I thought Nitty was gonna hit me with that one. What's that song called?
Put it down for the 13.
Yeah,
George be fucking loving that
George started
song.
doing burpees when he hears that song, dog.
I feel like Predict likes that song too.
Yeah.
With his quote unquote healthy version of himself. So you've been doing it for this long, fool? Like you've been doing it for that long? Like how did you? I always been afraid of this. Like how did having a family like shift? Because obviously you started when you were younger, and you've been taking it serious for that long.
Yeah.
So how did the having the family dynamic affect your labor of love or shit like that? Like did having a kid take away from you investing time in this? Did it become hard to balance? Like what were some of the pros and cons?
At first it was because it's all new to you. You know, you're like shit. You got 8 months to think like how things are gonna change. You know, while the baby's brewing, and then you hit that like halfway mark, and then you start to like plan out the rest of like how things are gonna go. You know, you got to find balance in the family and the things you enjoy doing, your work and all that other shit. You know, that you were doing. You just gotta go a little harder. So you gotta just invest more time, or like try to make more time for this, or And there's ups and downs with raising a newborn, because it's like things always change. You know,
it just seems
sleeping
hard as
patterns
fuck,
always
dog.
change. I'm definitely a lot more tired from staying up and trying to make beats late at night and
Like
stuff.
still tired still?
Yeah.
Like for your baby's like 5, dog. I was like,
well, I mean, because they're always going. You
Yeah.
know? You always gotta. They get bored quick, so you always gotta try to make it fun for them. So, you'll see her just like kind of getting bored, and you're like, "Fuck, let me put this shit down. Let me go take her out and go do
like
something."
boredom's a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it's been cool though having her. So now she's old enough to go in the lab with me. So she's been kind of taking over when we go in there. She'll play with the turntable and stuff and press the pads and stuff, which is cool because I've already done everything I've wanted to, so I can take that. Not no rush to like. I'm like, cool. We can chill here for a couple hours. And
that's cool that you're like, like that you're cool with that, bro. Because like I picture like a lot of fools that would have a lot of equipment, like don't touch that shit.
Yeah. And if they're on the grind, they're like, no, I got 10 people coming over here. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like you're a producer. You choose
here.
To produce a lot. Like just produce.
Do you remember being bored as a kid?
Fool, you don't have a job. You don't have no worries. There's no overhead. All you do is just live in your head, dog.
Yeah, but there was no phones or nothing like that.
I'm talking bored when there was no Legos, there was no tea. You just literally had to sit there with your fucking thoughts. Like when you went to when you went to your parents to the DMV.
Oh yeah, those spots.
Those were really boring where no one will know what that is
walking around there, bro.
Like no one, you have a phone now. You go.
How you get kidnapped?
There was used to be like
my phone's not charged. I would be like, I'm not doing that. I'm leaving because my phone's not charged.
Yeah, I remember having to go to those places, but they always used to have like a word search or something in the magazines.
Bro, that's how
you can go. That's where I would go right away for out.
I got the magazine addiction.
Go to the dentist.
A lot of those places had the little fucking toy with the little.
Oh, that stupid game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they had the little.
So I was
like, dentist. Yeah.
I just remember I was like, oh hell yeah, they got that. So stupid.
Yeah, you're fucking doing every one though.
Fluorescent tubes. That's how you know you're in one of those buildings. You just hear the humming of the fucking.
We're talking about those little.
The light.
The lights.
Oh, the lights with the little long tubes.
The long tube lights.
Yeah. I thought you were.
That's how you knew you were in an office or a boring place because you just be quiet. You hear people whispering and chattering, and you hear their.
Remember bright light?
What's
Light bright.
Yeah.
Fucking well, that for sure gave us cancer or some kind of fucking shit. Like
every toy that got discontinued, I'm like, a lot of toys that got discontinued, I was like, hold on, this didn't suck. Why did it go away? Like all those cool sodas that I see like come back or they don't come back, like Pepsi Blue. I'm just like, yo, this probably gives you autism.
Pepsi Blue is fire.
That's what I'm saying. But why did they all of a sudden just discontinue it if it was selling out everywhere? You know what I mean? I feel like autism soda or something.
Did you guys
like
have Chubby over here? Those little Chubby drinks?
Yeah. What is that?
Those little pops? Little pops in little bottles like this.
The little barrels?
Yeah. I don't know if they're little barrels, but they were little bottles and they're called Chubby. Right there.
Yeah.
That's one sipper, dog. I hated drinks like that. Like a Capri Sun. I was like, bro, I just ran them out. I played soccer. I don't give me a Capri Sun. Like, I need three of those.
See, because if you give a kid a big ass water, like a regular size water bottle, they're gonna fucking just take a little sip and like, that's too much. Like, and then just leave it right there, and then you just have wasted money.
But he's right though. Those little drinks were like one sip, and you're like.
Bro, when you were an active kid like I was like,
well, fucking get to it.
And my mom was like, well, I'm going to get one.
Fat kids too, not just active kids.
You get fucking two, bro. Like,
where you thirsty from? Where are you thirsty from?
They're fat. They got a lot of body to fucking hydrate.
Breathing in more air than you. Yeah, bro. Straight up, bro. Hey, bro. So what? You actually, one thing about you is that it's very you have you do one of the hardest things that independent artists or anybody that's on the independent music grind is always tries to achieve, and that is actually selling your records.
Yeah.
Like you actually sell your records. Like you sell out. You don't have enough to keep in. How did you make that happen? Because, like how did you manage to make that happen? I mean, obviously 17 years, but
yeah, the record, dropping a record was the end goal for me. That was like my one I wanted to do. It didn't matter if I put it out or if I was on somebody's record. I just wanted to be on a record. That was like, I think that's a lot of producers like top goal is
you
like,
just wanted a vinyl with your name on.
Yeah, because like not the lathe cut. There's little like fake ones and shit that they're not fake, but they're not real pressed wax, and like that's a fraction of the price.
There's fake vinyl out there, though?
Yeah, there's like a lathe. It's like a plastic disc. It's already cut to shape, and then it just gets diamond cut with the audio. That's how they make the placards, like the metal plates. They do it that way too. But the metal plates and then the compression of the wax is a better sound. Yeah. The needle over time will ruin those lathe cut records. So you can do like 15 for like $100, and the big vinyl companies that press wax will charge you like a minimum of 100 for this price in the thousands, So you gotta, that's like, if you're starting off, you're like, fuck, I don't want to spend $2,000 and then not sell them, you know?
Yeah.
Because then that shit just kind of it'll tear you down, you know. You won't want to do it no more. But
yeah, you're sitting on a bunch of records and you're like, what the fuck? They're not selling that shit with their.
Yeah.
It's like making clothing and then you're like just seeing the boxes not move.
Yeah, and then you just start wearing every shirt.
Yeah, then you're like,
I'll put another one on.
Yeah, you're like,
oh fuck,
this one's getting faded. Let me put another one on.
Yeah.
How trippy is it that someone invented music into a fucking record?
It's all
That's
the fact
wild that somebody was like, oh, let's fucking.
I just trip out on all the techno. It's wild that we're able to do this and make music and and put it on. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, it's crazy. People who thought of that must have been fucking rock, like out of their mind.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And then they did it. You're like, this guy's fucked.
Yeah. No, it's a trip. But
So how did you manage to like start selling them? Like, I mean, because you know, I mean, you have your fan base, but you know, do you just not make a certain limited amount, or
it's like every project, you don't know how it's gonna hit, you know, because like artwork, the beats, the people you have on it, it all could. It's just you never know. So you gotta just I started from like a small batch, like CDs. That's like cost like $100, so you can do that. You lose your ass on that, you're like, it was $100, you know, and then you move up to like the tapes. It's a little bit pricier, and then the first tape that I did was with my buddy. It actually did really good. So that shit just kind of like, I think just was like, damn, we could, you know, made us want to drop another project.
How'd you sell them? Like, you just put them online?
I put them online. The cool thing about Bandcamp is it's like its own social media platform. So heads, if you get in a collection of somebody's, it's all about getting in somebody's collection, because once you build that up, now anytime someone buys your project and someone follows that person, they're gonna see that, they're gonna buy that project, and then the next person, it's just like an effect. It just like goes, you know, it builds up. So like everybody's chasing the social media grind and like getting likes and this and that. I'm
likes
chasing.
Don't pay.
No, they don't. Like the cool thing about Bandcamp is it shows like where the sales are mostly coming from. There's like 5 sales Instagram, you know, and then like the rest on links and whatnot, you know. So it definitely shows like you can see people that have huge followings drop on Bandcamp and not do good, you know.
Yeah,
it's like crazy.
I listen to EDM on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I used to drop
way better there than on YouTube or anywhere else, because they can actually, they don't care about sampling or whatever, and they'll play a 40-minute playlist. I just literally, like a DJ, play the whole thing at the gym.
Yeah,
and that shit's done. That means my fucking workout's done. 40 minutes straight. Let's go.
Yeah. Artists still blow up off SoundCloud and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, at least EDM DJs do.
It's a lot harder for me as a beat maker, because I don't put any rhymes behind this stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like people like that a lot more, and the beat thing is like more like uncommon, you know. But it's cool though to build that build that up from just making beats and not MCing and shit. So
you guys ever go to a camp? You guys ever do that white people shit where like all your parents send you to summer camp and shit?
Not like in the woods and shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I went for a couple days. I've never been for like a whole summer.
Yeah, I think I went for a weekend with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
He took me, like he invited me and we
like
went.
Was it like his family type of shit?
No, they dropped us off. It was like a camp. We just got dropped off at.
How was it? Like, because you're having like it's just older kids. The kind of older kids taking care of you.
Dude,
type of shit.
We had like a person in the like a proctor that stayed with us, you know, like to control everything. And we were fucking bullying the shit out of him, because it was like, I think it was like a church camp, and we weren't really like in a church. We were just like, let's go to the camp.
Yeah.
And like it's like a pool. There's like bow and arrows and shit. We're all like 12, so it was real tight, you know. So we went for that reason, but we're having like fights, like bodying in the lodges and stuff. You know, there's like 10 beds and just all boys and shit in there.
Bodies is universal, right?
Yeah.
Like going bodies.
Yeah,
like when you're just like, yo, let's just like, I don't even like
that shit was fucking stupid, bro. I remember seeing fools and like
of course.
Of course I remember participating, but I'm saying it's just like, it's like, fool, you're just literally for no reason, you're just like, hey bro, let's just go fucking fight in the bathroom.
Yeah, bro, I've been sitting down on this fucking chair for fucking 5 hours. Let's fucking go throw it down.
You'll just walk in and go take a piss, and then they're like, yo, let's go body.
All of a sudden, you didn't know their bodies were about to go down. You're like, oh, I'm just trying to take this match.
You're lucky, fool, you didn't go to school with white kids, dog. There would have been a school shooter there with your first name on the list, bro. I was like, you know what? White kids don't go bodies because they know what they're capable of, dog. I was like, you're lucky Raza don't fucking show up there and do mass stabbings. You know what I mean?
You know what bodies are, right, Nitty?
No, I have no idea.
No, Canadians know how to behave, fool.
Yeah.
So bodies in high school or middle school, for some reason, like it had to be the same. Like me and Nizo would never go bodies. It's just like it's not fair. Yeah. So let's say
Excuse like you fill up. Yeah, excuse like you fill up a shot glass and you put it on somebody's body.
Fuck you, no. So yeah.
Go
so
in
like,
the boys' bathroom. You wait for a guy to come in. And you suck his dick.
No. You kind of
Like,
just
what the
tell.
fuck is that?
People would come up to you. People would literally come up to you and be like, "Yo, so and so wants to go bodies with you." And you kind of were sitting there like, are you gonna man
That's
the fuck
even
up,
gayer,
or are you
yeah.
gonna be a little fucking bitch?
You're like after school.
And they come fight you?
And then you would be like, yeah, we can go bodies, whatever. And then they'd be like, all right, well, at recess,
And there's no reason for it. It's just
yeah, just fucking
the,
literally no
the
fuck-
bathroom would fill up with
Yeah,
all
and
the-
then there were like a bunch of people
Yeah.
were like, oh, so and so are going bodies. And then the bathroom just get full of people, and they just start fucking swinging at each other. And then all of a sudden, someone hits someone else, and now there's a rumble in the bathroom.
Yeah, they usually lead to a real fight because you're
I've
not supposed
seen-
to hit in the face.
I've seen fights happen in the bathroom, but not.
Well, that's how they
Never
start.
called it body.
Yeah.
See, I get like that meaningless destruction just because like to do stupid shit or the meaningless like just stupid shit. But I don't know. I was more about like causing havoc, bro. Like destroying shit.
Body in
property
the
and
bread
stuff.
in the
Now
bathroom.
that I think about it, you wouldn't be. You're the type where like you lose at bodies.
Somebody's getting hurt.
Yeah, like you can't sit
Like
behind.
I'm catching you slipping, dog.
You can't sit behind you in class no more, dog.
So you spend like 2 hours sharpening the super sharp pencil.
Just looking at you, boy. You like to go bodies, huh?
Dog, I remember that like
That's an LA thing?
I thought that was universal, but I guess
No,
not.
it's
fucking
pretty-
for sure LA, for sure Mexican. I would
I'm
say.
glad the form of stupidity didn't make it to Canada, did you? Yeah.
They probably got something else to
They
call
kept it
something
gay
else.
over there.
You know, I do remember there used to be this thing, bro. There used to be this room in my high school, bro. It used to be called the book room, and it used to be like in a dungeon, like not a dungeon, but
We
it
call
used-
those libraries.
like like it used to be textbooks, dog. That used to be called like they used to store all the textbooks for the year, and it used to be in like a downhill, you know, under the building, and it used to be this drain right there, right, like at the door before the, you know, for the rain or whatever. Because if it wasn't a drain, sure enough, if it will flood because it was in a downhill. And I remember one time, dog, we knew it was gonna rain, so I got like me and a few friends got a fucking you remember the Elmer's rubber cement? We got like fucking 3 of those fucking like bottles, dog. And we're like, dog, you know how cool would it be? We should flood the fucking the book room so we don't have to fucking do homework.
That's how you clog the drain.
Yeah, so we ended
Oh,
up fucking
shit.
getting the bottles of rubber cement and just fucking pouring it on there, dog, before it started raining, dog. And then we put a piece of paper over it. That way the layer would just harden. And then when you rip the paper off, that would just, you know, it was staying there. And then right before it started raining, dog, nobody noticed it because it was right behind the door. Started pouring and pouring, and then all of a sudden he heard it in the intercom. They were just like, the book room will now be closed for the rest of the day due to a severe flood or some shit like
What year
that.
was this? What year were you in?
I
Like,
think I was at the beginning of high school, dog.
oh, bro, I always wanted.
But we're like in class, we're like like trying to hold it together, right? And then like people automatically just like, damn, you guys seem to think that shit was very funny, you know? And we, dog, the moment of truth was when we finally got to see the work of art that we had done. When it was dismissal time, and we passed by the room, dog, there was so much water because the shit's like this. To go down there, it's like already downhill, and there's only one drain, and it's all clogged up. So all the water was just going into the door. And just like flooding in there, and the guy's like, what can we do?
They fuck up a lot of books.
I just think it did more like damage in the floor because there was so much water. It didn't go all the way up to like where the textbooks were at, but it was because it was pretty big down there. But
All the teacher manuals got wet.
they had a fucking. I just remember seeing the janitor just having like fucking scrape it up, like in the rain, and like he had to get like it sounds fucked up, bro, because he had to be on his knees in the water, and we're just like watching. We're like, damn, who would do this, bro?
I know you guys didn't, but did anybody do their senior prank? Bro, they like threaten us. They're like, none of that shit here. You're not gonna walk. You're not gonna go to prom. We're not gonna tolerate that. MTV's not funny. And we're like, oh, MTV's hilarious.
What you guys do?
We didn't do nothing because they literally threatened. Like it was like literally at the beginning of the year. They're like, hey, taking this serious. We have cameras, so we don't know if they worked or not. But they fucking scared the living shit out of us. But dude, that'd have been tight to do a senior prank. Like the ones on MTV, I remember watching that. I was like, "Fool, you're just literally giving us ideas. MTV was cool back in the day. Fucking Pimp My Ride, fucking Room Raiders. What was that? Yeah, I know. It's all still classic. I'm still gonna always talk about it. I'd be on those shows any day today.
I seen a couple years ago somebody selling a Pimp My Ride car and shit. Like it's all like an old van and shit.
Yeah, bro. They do everything but touch the engine, right?
Yeah.
They'll give you a fucking $10,000 body job.
All the pictures are like of the falling off felt and shit.
Yeah, no, the Pimp My Ride was legendary, but although it's sad
It's a California show, right?
Yeah. It's sad that all those cars they weren't what people thought they were.
Oh,
they were all just garbage. Like they was all just out. It was all made to look good.
Yeah. Fucking toaster and shit.
Yeah.
This guy loves bread. We put a toaster in his fucking.
And they're very inconvenient, bro. Like one of them, the guy was like, "Yeah, we put a fucking chocolate. What is it? A chocolate fountain." I'm like, bro, who the fuck is gonna park and be like, "Yo, man, let's kick it in my car and make some fucking chocolate"? That's just gonna stink, bro. It's gonna get all sticky.
You've seen those foodie influencers? Those fools be having like a ranch fountain.
Yeah.
Maybe dipping ranch in the car.
Imagine, yo, we heard you're a woman, so we put a kitchen in this car.
Something like I would have said yesterday.
Yo, this is really sick, bro. The cassettes.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah,
that's people's cars still have cassette players. I don't, but fuck.
You can actually pay to get that installed.
Put it into your car.
Yeah, put it into your car. Just how you can pay to get like roll down windows, but like it's like a special request because nobody ever wants that, but it takes like $2,000 off like a Corolla if you want it. It's crazy, you know. When I used to sell cars, I used to work with a lot of Persian fools, dog, and these fools fucking know a thing or two about saving fucking money. If I tell you something, dog, and I was like, I didn't even know that fucking option. I was like, how the fuck do you have a brand new Toyota Corolla, but this shit has 1996 features, you know? Yeah, I had it. Yeah,
the basic model.
Yeah,
but
dog, you have to special request some of this shit now, bro. They don't make them with the roll down windows just like that.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
You think it would cost more now because they have to like.
It costs less, but it's not like available. The base model comes even with power windows these days. But it's like if you want something like that, it will take money off, but you have to be special request because they're not even gonna waste their time to make something like that. But they can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they can. Like.
And I thought they'd charge more because they're like, yo, we don't do it anymore, so. Extra $3,000 if you want it.
You know, the American fucking automobile was just all about like bells and whistles at one point. You know, and like it just, you know, and performance is really should have been the focus because when all this shit started, that's why you had a lot of these dope ass cars back in the day, like these muscle cars, because performance was key, bro. There was no worry about like how cool was your AC in like a Pontiac Firebird or fucking a GT. Or, you know, like a Mustang or some shit. This shit was all about the engine, bro. And I feel like that's why some of those cars like last. And then now, bro, it's all about the conveniences. Like, you need a massager in your chair. It's like, why, bro? So I can fall asleep, crash, and die? You know what I mean? Like, if I start getting a massage when I'm driving, I'm going to fall asleep. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
The driver's seat does not need that shit, bro.
I don't know, dog. I just found out that I have a heated steering wheel.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to turn it off, dog. I had to go on YouTube. I was like, how do I turn off the heating steering wheel? It's just hot as fuck.
Too hot. That's
Bro,
a Canadian
seems
feature.
Seems kind of pointless, but I'm sure there's a moment in time.
Not if you get up at 5:30 to go to the gym.
That's what I mean. I was like, fuck,
but you don't.
Shit. I don't. Hell no.
He texted me at like 7. It's like, yeah, that's right. I'm like, I'm done.
I'm barely
yeah, this was trying to motivate me. I'm like, I'm done already, dog. What are you trying to motivate? I'm like, I'm already home, dog.
You think more people in America are driving American cars or like
foreign
German cars? Like
foreign.
Yeah.
I've only gotten Toyotas.
Asian, yeah.
Never done me wrong.
So who won the war?
I mean, in the long term, probably like all the other.
We're driving German cars and fucking Chinese cars.
All nations are about to start hating us a lot more for you. Like daddy's cutting everything off. That fool's just like, yup, we ain't helping nobody unless it benefits us. That fool's like, we're deporting all immigrants, Europeans.
We're gonna have American right-hand drivers.
Birthrights away.
Yeah, dog.
I got denied fast. Even I was like, all right, a little racist. All right, a little racist. Come on, dude.
But the birthright, that trip that they get to go back to Israel. What's the birthright?
No, birthright. Like if you're born here, you're automatically a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, he wanted to make it seem like if both your parents are legal, you're not from this country. No matter where.
Hey, what about the 90 days
and
fiance shit?
The law, if you're born.
What do you mean 90 day fiance?
Like, is that still gonna be allowed?
Yeah, that's true. 90 Day Fiance gone.
Dog, if Trump hears about 90 Day Fiance, he'll make a whole executive order on fucking 90 Day Fiance. That shit's canceled. Netflix,
Dog,
you're getting sued.
can you imagine? This fool has been nonstop working. He's had every time somebody was talking shit about him, while he was like, oh, he's like, they took my mugshot. You know, like that fool's embarrassed from that shit. Like, think about it. That fool, he's been shot at. He's been taking the mugshot.
Bro, you know
he had to go to court. All these failed businesses. You don't think this fool has a list? He was like, man, everybody who fucking did me dirty, payback time,
Bro,
bitch.
he pardoned all the January 6th. Everybody who had his back said, we good. Thank you. Literally, that's what he said. We good. The guy with the horns, he was on Piers Morgan, dude, arguing with the cop that was like at the riot. And it's kind of crazy. You're like, holy fuck, we got the ops versus the ops. They're literally looking at each other, and the guy was like, you killed my friend. And the other guy's like, bro, it was crazy just watching this shit. You're like, fuck, dude, we live in crazy times. Yeah, that female veteran that got shot.
You know, that's not for nothing. Ray brings up a very good point, dog. I've always wondered this shit, dog. And it always fucking trips me out. Any moment somebody's pointing a fucking pistol at me, and I'm defenseless. Like let's just say if I get pulled over, there's no reason in my fucking logical mind as an adult why I shouldn't do what that person says. Just for me to play it cool, you know what I mean? Like there's just no fucking reason. There's no way of me firing back. I probably did something wrong, and if I don't have anything to hide, just let me just comply. But when I see all these fucking videos of it's just like, hey, fool, like why are you like elbowing this motherfucker? Why are you like making this shit so hard? Like you're obviously cop, bro. Like the mission has failed already, bro. Like they've seen you. There ain't no running. That shit trips me out. Whenever it's everybody, bro. It'd be like stop bridges. I'm like, bro, you're caught already, dog. Like it's.
I agree with you, but I have a feeling you're that one that would be in your BMW. I ain't get away. Nah. I know the streets of LA.
Knowing me, that'd be the one time this shit overheats. Yeah, that'd be like the one time I'd be like, fuck. Really? Yeah.
Your low pros fucking give out on you.
Rim gets bent.
That's the worst, bro. That's why I hated having low pros on the car.
There's a place in Canada called Newfoundland. You guys heard of it? Newfoundland? It's that little island, whatever. There was the police weren't allowed to pursue in high-speed chases. So if you were to dip, the police had to let you go. Because someone died in a crash, so now their law was if you just dip.
That's what they do in Japan, because the only people that try to get away are the super fast cars. And I was staying the first time I went there by this like next to the fucking Tokyo Bridge, and dog, you would just hear at night and see. And at first I was like, are those fucking cars? And you would just see the sparks come out from the fucking back and just
Tokyo drift shit.
Just fucking go into the bridge, and then they'll go past the bridge and they go back, and I'm like, so no cops. And I'm like, these are some careful ass Japanese drivers, because I would think like somebody's gonna cause an accident. Bro, they did that shit for all night, no fucking accidents. But I was like, let one Japanese person drive in America here, mass fucking collision.
That movie was retarded though.
Which one is that? What movie?
Tokyo Drift?
Really, man?
Bro, no. I love the movie, but the logics. You know, these kids were in high school driving $100,000 cars, wasting thirsty tires like it ain't shit.
That's life in Japan, though.
No, it's not, bro. It's a fucking dude.
Have you been?
The movie's great, bro. The song's great. The fucking the Asian.
Okay,
girls
well,
in
it's
the
not a
school
fucking
outfits,
biopic,
great,
dog.
But I'm just saying the logic in that. I sat there and I was like, bro, these kids are in high school.
Who the fuck looks at this? That's like looking at the Power Rangers. Is like, there's no way they all know this many martial arts. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're in high school. What about the SATs? Like, I never looked at none of those kids. Like,
I can't watch movies sometimes. Like, does the director think I'm an idiot?
Yeah.
Like, does the director not think that I think outside of this fucking world? Yeah, and I stop watching movies. Like when a gun has 12 bullets, I'm done.
Hey, there's this my wife's uncle. He's an actor in the Philippines, like a famous actor out there, pretty big. He's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the Philippines. But
Real?
Yeah, he's like governor,
when
movie
you go
actor.
over there, you feel the love.
I haven't been there yet, but when I do, like, it's gonna be tight. But
he is the fucking man.
He's got one of these movies. He pulls out the knife, and then there's two guys running from him, and he shoots the knife, and it splits and kills both of them. But there's somebody that made an edit. They pulled out like a cheese grater, and they doubled up the frame. So there's like 10 of those dudes, and he shoots the bullet through the cheese grater. They're like, It's fucking funny, but it's like a old 70s movie. It's pretty sick.
That fool's all buff too.
He's a lot older now, but back in the day, I think he was. Yeah, he's a little ripped. He was like, he did like Jackie Chan style, like Bruce Lee movies, like low budget type, kind of crime kung fu shit, kind of.
Every time I ever fucking saw that type of shit on TV, I just like when I see Cobra Kai, that shit makes you just want to go to the mall and just start fighting.
Cobra Kai?
Yeah, like you never seen that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that show, bro. Like every time I see movies like that, I was like, or when you would see the Power Rangers, I would get so excited. I'd be like, yeah, man, let this happen in school, dog. Fucking putazos everywhere. like that. I don't know. I would get hyped on that shit, dog. It's like
I was never into that karate shit. Like Jackie Chan and shit, and Jet Li, and like,
why?
Get the fuck out of here.
Thought Jackie Chan was good. Jackie Chan was the man,
dog.
bro.
I put Julio
How do you
Cesar
not
Chavez
like
Jr.
Jackie
in front of
Chan?
those fools.
Jackie Chan it was the first guy. Didn't matter what race you were. It's like every ethnic family could relate to Jackie Chan.
such a hater. How can you hate on Jackie Chan? He's like the most like nicest person.
Yeah. I mean, the show was cool. The Jackie Chan show that was on the kids channel.
Oh, I remember that.
That's what you like
Cool.
about him, not his fucking great
Yeah, but
movies
that
and
was,
all
like,
that.
that was like the worst thing about him.
That was the best part about him. The cartoon was there. I was like, oh, this was cool. The little red dragon.
Rush Hour, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't like Rush Hour?
Yeah. How the fuck do you
yeah,
not like
that
Russian
shit.
man?
I'm not a movie lover. Why you guys hate every time you guys figure this out?
But there's movies that you gotta love, right?
Alright.
There's a couple
Xavier's
movies
like, it
you
wasn't
love,
a
right?
porno. I'm not watching.
The only movie he likes is 9/11. That
watched a
loose
lot of-
change movie.
Like,
you know?
I'll be
know,
like,
bum
I
fights.
tell you something.
Hey,
It's like
Goomson, you smoking?
I'm good right now, but
All right, for sure.
I don't
Appreciate
sit
you,
there and like I won't rewatch a movie.
appreciate that.
No movie you'll ever
It
rewatch.
has to be a comedy, like Superbad.
Superbad's pretty funny.
Like, but like for me to rewatch like an action movie, I'm like, for what? I already know what happens.
Yeah.
Like, fuck the point of this
I
shit.
get it.
Like,
You're wasting your time.
Yeah, kind of like there's a whole other movies I would rather watch a newer movie.
Like what? But you won't watch. But you said you can't like suspend your disbelief
Even
for a
Scarface. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
I'll
he's
watch it,
all
put it in
for
the
two
background,
girls
but
and
I'm
one
not gonna
cup.
Sit there like the first time I watched it, and he's gonna watch Jurassic Park. Like he'll cry the third time in. Dog.
It's a fucking cinematic masterpiece.
And I'm just like, he's on it.
Yeah, man, but Xavier is comfortable watching Two Girls, One Cup and talking about it all the time.
That's his favorite movie.
It's my background shit, you know. It's Two Girls, One Cup. I'm packing.
For him, that's his cinematic masterpiece.
No, dude,
He's all crying to it.
This guy fucking loves like
really
he like
wasn't shit.
he literally has told us here before. He was like, yeah, I can't fall asleep watching movies, dog. He was like, I fall asleep to like World War II documentaries or like fucking First 48 or shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like, that's very horrific.
But,
Like,
yeah, documentary shit.
You need murder.
Yeah,
Murder to help you sleep.
I learned
like he's going to sleep and then it's like, he's like, and then the killer raped 5 people. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like,
And
bro,
then
like I'm
he
not.
has a loud sigh and he falls asleep.
Yeah.
Start snoring louder.
Yeah, bro. I have been watching this fucking show on Amazon though. That's just a really good show. It's a cop show. It's called On Call. It's on Amazon Prime. That shit got me hooked, dog. It's pretty crazy. It's
Japanese guy saying uncle.
Nah, it's a cop show.
Oh,
Like kind of like Cops.
It's kind of like End of Watch, but in a series, and it's based out of
Okay.
Long Beach.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. It's like raw. It's pretty wild.
It's like with the same group of guys for the whole.
No. It's like a whole different
different
cast,
every
but
time.
it's just it's a cool storyline. I've been getting into that shit. Yeah, it's called On Call. It's pretty cool. Fucking Amazon. I had to create a whole another account for me to fucking be able to watch my Prime in peace.
why?
I don't know, bro. There's some error kept showing up, and I was like, man, I'm gonna just create another one. Straight up.
Amazon Prime's kind of the worst because if you want to watch anything on it, you have to download another app or pay for it.
Yeah, like if you don't watch
Nothing's
anything
actually
good.
on that fucking.
If you want to watch anything good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want, dude, everybody says Tubi is the king of B movies. Bro, there is a lot of shit on Amazon, dog. Just because it says it was made in 2024 doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just shit made in 2024, dog. There's like so much horrible movies out there where I'm just like, dude, this is just bad acting.
Anybody watch the Squid?
New Squid Game?
already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good? I haven't seen it.
Good.
Yeah.
It leaves you on a cliffhanger.
Again? So they're gonna do another one?
Yeah, I don't know if the first
What's wrong with
season
another
was
one?
like that though, where they stopped halfway.
Ray hates sequels.
Ray
of
hates
almost
stuff,
anything.
eh?
Very rarely.
You just
does
want
it.
it to end and then then be done with forever?
Honestly, I think it could have been great. The fact that it ended on a cliffhanger and not doing it no more.
Yeah.
Like Ray loves the Sopranos ending.
It's one of the best
It was good. It was pretty good. I liked it.
No one knows what happened. We all kind of.
I
died.
I learned to.
No, I think in my
got
mind
shot.
he doesn't die. All right.
I learned
4
to,
episodes.
I learned to
Fights the guy, he
appreciate it,
lives another
dog.
day.
Literally like
goes sells
6
more
or 4
fucking drugs.
episodes before he
You have
talks
to learn
about
to appreciate
what
it.
happens when you die when he's in the boat. He's like, yeah, I think everything goes quiet and then black. And
Bro,
he
you,
talks about it.
you have to
Everything
learn
shows
to
after that.
appreciate that shit because it gives the audience the control to make the decision on how that ends. Because me, as a person who loved Tony's character, I didn't want to see him die.
Of course, but
So it's
sometimes-
like for me, that was a closure where I was like, it's not what I wanted, but it's good enough for me. Let me fucking go with this. And then people that wanted to see him die, they didn't get that satisfaction, vice versa.
Tony was such a good character because he's such a piece of shit, but you love him.
He's a
You
cool
know?
piece of shit.
Yeah, he's the fucking man. And you're like, oh man, but he dies, bro. You ever watch Game of Thrones?
I love Game of Thrones.
First episode,
Never watched it.
you fall in love with that guy. You're like, this is the fucking man. And
The
then
midget?
They kill the main character, the Stark guy.
That's what I tell Izon. Izon doesn't understand. In that show, you can't fall in love with anyone because everyone fucking
everybody's
dies.
dead.
Don't even say, oh, I like that guy. Dead. The second you like it, dead. Except for
There's a reason you like him. You're
yeah.
dead.
And then there's this guy named Joffrey. You hate that motherfucker.
And he keeps living.
Yeah, and he keeps living, but then he finally dies, and you're like, yes.
I just
fucker.
can't.
You
it's
gotta
hard-
watch it. You gotta, dude.
Yeah,
Great.
but I mean, you would think the midget would be enough to sell
He's
me on
so
that.
great in the show.
But
It's
yeah,
worth
but
it.
it's just hard for me to believe that there's a midget in power, bro, because that would
Dude,
never
you
happen
would
in real life.
You would love Game of Thrones,
He is
man.
a
For
midget.
everything you love, you would love
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
and he's a midget in power because he's the son of the king, bro. You are still
Yeah.
the son
That
of the
makes
king,
it even
dog.
like, man, that pisses me off.
The dad was pissed. The dad don't want no midget running around, but you're still the son of the king, dog. You
Midget
run
Mike,
this
get in the
shit.
comments and tell this guy go watch
You
fucking
got
Game of
it.
Thrones.
I tell you, bro. And then you're gonna.
That
be
is
pissed
true,
the
bro,
White
like-
Walkers never come out. It takes forever for the White Walkers to come
If
out.
you're a powerful person, dog, like if imagine like if you're just like you're like if you're Putin, and then
the
that fool has a midget son, that fool's killing him, dog.
Wasn't Hasballah's dad like a general?
Yeah, that's
military
why you never
lieutenant,
see
no
his
sé qué
dad.
tanto?
That's why you never see his dad.
Dad, like, look at my fucking son being an
What a
idiot.
disgrace.
Yeah, punching kittens.
Yeah, no, Mike Tyson kissing him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that shit. Getting hugged by him.
Everybody would have thought he was a kid, though, man.
I
Having
seen the interview after that. He's like, I didn't know.
somebody sent me this song, and I kind of wanted to fucking.
He was trying to rent that fool. He was like, yo, trust me, we'll go viral. It's worth 3 months of the
You
budget.
rent him at one of the UFCs.
Renting a person is like it's an escort, basically.
Yeah.
Hezbollah's expensive, bro.
Yeah, we looked into it.
What is it for him to come hang out?
Dude, he's hanging out with Dana White. He's not hanging out
Yeah,
with
he's not hanging out with us.
we knew it.
6 million.
He'd be running around the table, kicking the fucking weed jars.
The Hezbollah experience.
He's on what happened with all high and hungry gear. If he's on paid for him, though, I know he's on would fucking make sure he got hired.
You get him high. You ever seen that
Dog,
that girl
somebody
that got
sent me
high?
this song, and it's literally like literally what this song is called. If I Owned a Midget, and it's fucking badass, dog. I'm gonna play a little clip of it. I know, but there's an intro to it right now. That shit goes hard, dog.
God hears things, bro. God's gonna give you a midget, dog. God's gonna
Yeah,
take care of
manifest
your
that shit.
plans, dog. God hears things, God. You hear that, God?
I already, dog.
Not
Not if Disney gets involved.
Yo, I used to,
Not if Disney gets
Not
involved.
if Disney gets involved.
You know how
dog.
much merch I've bought from your
God always has
fucking
his ears
studios?
open, homie. You gotta give you a little midget, a little
Listen,
Ito.
dog, the mouse can play God these days, all right? The mouse is out here creating a baby factory, and ain't nothing. These fools are fine.
We'd have to call if you had a midget, we call him D Zone.
M Zone.
He's always been thinking about it. He's a midget.
M Zone.
If you want to buy his size, it's midget MM.
You'd have to have the midget to embrace the term. That way, like it becomes like gay fools. Some fools are comfortable with saying the F word. Like they're just like they call each other, like that word and shit. So it's like
Your favorite word?
If midgets can embrace it, they'd be like, "Hey, what's up, my midget?"
dude, the funniest episode I think
Can't say
was
with
when
the
you
hard
guys
T.
had the midget on here, Nate.
Oh, we had Nate, dog.
Dude, I
Nate's a
sampled him
dad
on the
now,
first
dog.
beat.
I want to
bro,
do
but
a
that
little
shit-
follow up, dog.
Dude.
I want to do a little follow up with that
I don't know
fool.
why we don't hit him
Nah,
up.
because bro, his kid has to get older. Like he has to find out. He has to have.
Bro,
a,
we're not gonna ask him questions
He has
about his
to-
kid, bro.
he has
Have
to-
some respect.
He has to find. He has to
Is he
find out. He has
taller
to
than
find
you
out. He has.
We're not asking him, hey, is your son a midget?
He has to find out if he has a midget reveal. You know what I mean? Like if he finds out, oh shit.
What?
That's how it's called a midget reveal, dog. Like or like it's a little person reveal,
Man,
but
oh my God, I hope God's listening.
after a
I hope God. I hope.
Midget now,
Yeah, yeah. Like,
After
you're
a
gonna
cer-
have a midget reveal.
after a certain time, like remember how that fool said? That fool said that he thought he was good. He was playing the basketball team in 6th grade, and then everybody had their growth spurt, and then when
Oh,
he
yeah.
came back, that fool was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, and that's when he realized that his parents were like, "We have to tell him." You know what I mean? They're just like, "Son, you're in it." No. And then they were just like, that fool had to realize like, what? Like I'm not gonna grow anymore. So it's like they come to like a sudden realization because it's all good and gravy to like, damn, you're stopped.
It's like they start growing, they stop growing, but then for a second their head keeps growing, but then it stops because it realizes the body's not growing anymore. You know what
Not
I'm
all
saying?
of them. Not all of them have the side duck head, fool.
You know what I'm saying? It's like plants going to the sun.
I think I sent some chat in, and he replied. He's all fucked up by that time, but he's like, "I'm not a midget." I just started. Dude,
Yeah, he
crazy.
was
getting
pretty
crazy.
fucked up.
Because he got pissed because we didn't give him cocaine.
Oh yeah, he was.
Came here asking, you guys got blow?
That was your fucking when you guys had the original cocaine bear.
So, all right, to be fair, we did have it, but we were just scared to give him some because we're like, fool, what if he dies?
Yeah, dude. You know
Yeah.
how bad Be Real would be that a midget died?
Just
at the
give him
studio?
baby powder.
No, this fool knew what that shit was. Dog.
Makes him grow.
He was like Puerto Rican. This fool was driving a Mercedes.
Shit, so he could have handled this shit.
Oh, bro, we asked him. We like, why do you drive that? He's like, cause I gotta pull up heavy, cause I'm short. Like he knew he had to like.
So you should have gave him a Hollywood line.
Had a smart
Yeah.
car.
And then I asked him, I was like, how you like your females? He's like, normal height.
Normal height.
And then I asked
I like
him,
that tall pussy.
Bro, and then he got mad when I asked him. I was like, you ever eat the pussy standing up?
Oh.
I'm going all mad at me. He's like, nah, full laying down only.
Yeah, that was a good
bro,
one.
this fool was like this fool was weird as shit, dog.
Well, you asking some fucking questions, dog.
He started flexing on E-Zone too. That shit
Yeah,
was
he was
funny.
grabbing
He's like,
E-Zone's
let
joints,
me
like,
smoke your
give me
blood.
that
Yeah. He's like, what the-
I'm like, nah, fool. Gonna give me midgetitis.
Oh, you guys should go check out that episode. That shit was comedy. He's almost having a field day.
Yeah, but we need like a hospital kind of midget. Or like the one that used to go on Don Francisco, you know, like you remember that little dark ass fool? That fool could walk on a table, and that fool would talk and be like, "¿Cómo está Don Francisco?" you know what I'm like. He'll fucking talk like you're like, bro, is that even a person? Try to see if you find a picture of that little dark ass fool.
This shit was funny. He sound like a duende.
Cause that fool will fucking talk like that, dog. Like that fool had a little white suit, but that fool was dark, dog. That fool was like super dark. It was kind of like 50 shades darker than Nitty. Yeah, that fool. You could pick that fool up. You could put him in a suitcase. He was that little, dog.
Human trafficking, dog.
Dog, you could just like when you're that little, bro.
That full dog.
Dog, look at him. That.
Jesus really loves you. He's gonna give you that size.
Fuck you, dog. That fool did. I don't. That fool,
Yo, that thing reminds me of my puppy.
they fuck.
I miss my dog.
He's would go to college with his son if he was that short.
They fucking look. That fool's small as hell, dog. You saw how the reporter had to sit down?
Oh, jeez.
Xavier's gonna be laughing all the way from Mexico. Yeah, but that fool is fucking like small. I don't know. I think he died.
He's a little fool. He's just a fool.
But when you're that little, bro, that's like kind of like a medical condition because like his bones are like growing in a certain like fucked up way, and that fool, it's like the opposite of Andre the Giant, where like that fool died because he got too big. Like those fools died because they're too small, and
Andre the Little.
the little giant. Somebody said was he Cuban? He's definitely black/African. Somebody said he grew up. Yeah, dog. The whole world of midgets is crazy. Hey man, so you have a whole new, a whole nother topic. You have a whole new project that you recently, I believe Dom is involved in this one.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I've been watching this podcast and the Dr. Green Thumb podcast for a minute. So once I started like hearing that he was doing the engineering and shit, because I barely see him on that platform, you can't really see Dom back there. But I just reached out later on and said if it's something he wants to be a part of, check it out. If not, it's all good, because I want him to like it too.
Yeah.
I don't want to just like force shit on people, but if it's something they want to be on, then for sure. So he got back to me. He was down, and he actually went in on it. He did the digital and the wax engineering on it. So it was pretty dope.
There's wax engineering.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know the science to it, but there's a difference because like the wax is being pressed and it's like the crackle and all that shit in it. The levels need to be turned up, or they need to be. I don't even know how
he
that
does. A
shit
lot of
goes
the
down.
jobs that a lot of rappers these days, they think it's so easy. Skip. They think it's not necessary, like the mastering and all that shit.
For the beat shit, it's cool with not having a mix and master because I feel like if another artist is listening to it, that's the shit they're gonna point out. But like I'm I got past that. I know the fans don't understand. They're not looking for that shit in the music. They're listening. Get a decent mix on it. But it's with MCs, you need that shit for sure because you can have like in and out vocals and it just doesn't lap over right. But it's dope that he got on and did all that because that's a lot of work, to make it sound good and shit for sure.
Hell yeah! I mean, that's just how long would that project take?
It happened pretty quick. I had most of the beats already from some of my buddies. So I got Mike B in Denmark. He's been doing this shit a long time. I was a fan of him, so I hit him up a while ago to work on some other shit. Yeah, he's in Denmark.
Hell yeah!
You been out there?
No, I haven't.
Crazy
I
how
want to
those
get
fools
around.
are all into like they're really keeping the culture. Like Netherlands loves reggaeton,
Yeah.
Denmark loves hip hop.
Well, we do like a lot of the overseas, like the UK and all that area, like Japan, all those areas. They're living in their like golden era right now. As far as hip hop goes, like it's all like strictly underground hip hop overseas. Like it's crazy. So it's I'd see a lot of people dropping music out there that are doing the same shit I am, and they got some dope shit too.
I
But
want to go out there.
yeah,
Where? Denmark?
Denmark, now it just looks so sick.
The mic.
It looks so sick out there.
but no, I got John Delise. He's in Riverside. It's another homie of mine, makes beats, and then Ripe is actually in Florida. He's a dope graffiti head and gets down on the beats too. And then artwork was from a duo in Ukraine, which was this girl named Lisa and this one dude named Desmas. I believe they go by Fuck Tory. And then my homie Nick Nall did the template, like laid the templates out for me. So it made it a lot easier. All I did was the post-production. I lined up all the arrangement of the beats, added a couple of my beats, and then went and got some dialogue to throw on the shit, make it all come together. And then search for the artwork. And then it all just kind of happened after that. Hit up Dom after, and he did the mix on it and then placed the order.
You fuck around and do graffiti at all?
What was that?
Do you fuck around and do graffiti?
I used to when I was younger, but I had to grow up quick, so I was just focused on working and doing shit. So I didn't get to go enjoy a lot of things. That's why the beat shit got really fun because that's at home. I didn't have to go, I didn't have to go anywhere.
No, but I love how it's in the most random places. You're like, how the fuck did they get
I
up
just
there
seen some
and do
ill
that?
shit where they had to use a zip to get like a zip line to get down. I was like, fuck.
You don't
that shit's
appreciate
sick.
it? Why? It's work for your people to come and fucking
I guess
over
at that point, yeah. But nah, fool, make the city look bad. Look at how LA, look at downtown LA looks. Look at that building that is just fucking trash, bro. And
adds a little culture to it.
Yeah, indeed. You don't see that shit in
it
some.
just brings homeless people and shit we don't need.
No, that doesn't bring the homeless
bring
people.
homeless people.
The homeless
Yeah,
people.
tagging does. Homeless, he tagging. They're like, I can kick it here.
Leaving out food for them brings them, like raccoons.
That does too.
You know?
But, nah, bro.
It just so happens the graffiti's right next to like a L&L's Hawaiian barbecue. So.
I mean, unless it's a piece, like an actual piece, yeah. But throwing
Well,
up
yeah,
the
all the
set,
toy
all
shit
that.
is whack.
But I
But
mean, like, yeah, I guess if you're gonna really get down and you're really gonna fucking put some time, yeah, I appreciate that. But like, half that shit out here ain't that.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit out here. that's
Sometimes they
dope.
get like some guy's fucking truck, his work truck.
No, see, that's the thing is, I'll give you that. They don't do private property. A lot of this is supposed to be done. What? No graffiti doesn't bring in homeless people. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Google would say that. Yeah, they're the ones doing the tagging too.
Like, he's just like, it could be God saying, no, it doesn't agree. He's like, yeah, of course you would say that. You just don't agree with me. Graffiti doesn't benefit the homeless, dog. Like,
Have you ever put one of your
not that it
stickers?
benefits them. I've never said they get any need from it, but I'm just saying they see tagging. They're
but
like,
they don't see tagging.
Well,
They're
I'm
like,
sure
wow,
everywhere-
sick.
I'm sure at all the homeless spots, there's tagging there. I guarantee you that.
Hey, I would fight over a dope spot though. Like if I was homeless and I saw a dope ass
I
piece,
want to
I'm
camp
like,
in front
dog.
of this background.
Yeah.
Becomes your living room, right?
Hell yeah, you got like one of the illest pieces of wall art.
It's a Banksy.
Can't wait to smear my shit on this. Hell no, bro. Those fools gotta get me like, you gotta get out, bro. Otherwise, I'm pulling up like the cop in colors.
The thing I do gotta give it up to taggers and people that do graffiti is, well, it's a felony and they're still out there motherfucking doing it. So I guess they really do love it because that's a felony. That's a big crime.
Continue to do illegal shit. But would you suck dick to keep tagging?
So you think
That's how you know how much you love it.
so you think that's
that's a real.
that should be the new law? You get caught tagging, you gotta suck. Let's see how many people keep tagging.
How much do you actually love tagging? Are you just doing this for vandalism, or are you here for the art?
Here for the art.
Are you willing to suck
The
dick
fucking
to keep
guys
tagging?
come out. They're like, yeah, I'm a tagger.
I love it.
Is that how Canada deals with the tagging situation?
Hey, did you vandalize? Well, are you gay? All right then.
I always wanted to tag, fool.
Why didn't you?
Could not
I
good
feel
at
like you
it.
did fucking everything. You should have
You
just
weren't
done
good
it.
at it? That
Nah.
why you did it?
Yeah, not good at it.
You tried it.
Yeah,
What would you make?
stencils mostly, and then I was just like, I'm not good at like drawing the hands or drawing the shit like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have can control, but I don't know. I just couldn't get that down, and then I'm just like, man, this is a lot of work, dog.
You ever hit up a black book?
Nah, you
know
can't
what that
stencil
is,
on it.
right?
Yeah, the book that all the cholos would have with all the fucking.
Yeah, I would be able to get passed around in high school, be like, oh, it's your turn, dog, and you fucking throw up your set. And I would just look at them, and I was like, damn. Y'all fools really get down, and the teachers would want the black book, because then they would like, so-and-so, and fucking, yeah, it was fucking, yeah, it was a thing.
Sorry,
I'm not
man.
doing art, it's illegal.
Yeah, well, that wasn't the hilarious part, but, you know. Hey, dog, I'm feeling fucking faded, dog. If we smoked the Flow Diesel, which is fire as always. So I got that followed up by the Chiclets, both sponsors of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Make sure you guys check them out. Definitely some of the best, and if you guys can find some of them on the secret menu. So everybody who is wondering about how to get some of this in your life, you can get some of these hash rolls in your life, and you can a couple other more things on the secret menu if you just join the Patreon for just $5. Gives you access to that, uncensored episodes like the one we did with Steph Tone this month and Mega Man. Where both crazy shit happened. Crazy shit was talked about. So make sure you guys get those episodes. For just $5 a month. There's also, we give away a zip, we give away a half zip for some of the other tiers, give you monthly merch. We give you a mystery box that has a propane every month to you. So it's like a propane subscription plus other things that are in the box way worth more than $100. So make sure you guys take advantage of it. And also to all the super chatters, we're giving away 3 gifts from the secret menu. So if you enter with super chat tonight, we're going to pick 3 winners. Somebody's going to get 3 gifts from the secret menu. Somebody's going to get a Hadar 8th. Somebody's going to get, a gift from Propane. The other person's going to get a gift from Chiclets. So I'll hook you guys up. Don't worry.
And XG just said if you join the Patreon, he'll send you a picture of the banana.
Oh, no. If you guys, anybody who joins the Patreon, I will be posting exclusive picture that I got from XG of him laying down in bed with this fucking banana chick. So I will post that one up. He knows I got it. Somebody's out there?
Yeah, you act like I don't send you things knowing they might go on Patreon.
He wants you to post it.
Yeah, this fool acts like I'm an idiot. Like, oh, I know how you are. You're evil, fool.
I was trying to build it up, you stupid asshole.
I know everything that gets sent to you, fool, might go on the Patreon, or I might have to discuss something with Ray.
I was trying to build it up. That way people are like, I have to see it now. Thanks for ruining it, you dyslexic asshole.
Oh, it's still good. Still good to go watch, but I'm not that dumb where I was like, I know what you do.
Oh shit, Browsy wants me to post her before and after picture of her. She used to be fat, dog.
Oh, you know what else we're gonna
Dog,
post?
she used to be like the size of like
She used to be a
all 3 of
globita.
us combined, dog.
Be a globita, like he said.
She used to be a dog. She used to be the tanque, dog. No, I mean respectfully, Browsy, but like She lost a lot of weight. Fool. She lost over at least 100 or
That's
something.
crazy though. That's
I mean, which is kudos to her.
gold,
Proud to
bro.
her.
That's
Like
gold, bro. That's a whole person.
like you have to get your dog. She was fucking big, dog. I was like, there's no way in hell I would have fucking thought about that. All right, cool. I opened the gate. Let me close it back up because there's been some sketchy ass people here lately. Damn. Yeah, no, man. It's crazy though. That shit was it was crazy though, man. We
Double stuffed gordita.
Dog.
Bro, is the fast
It's
food-
impressive, dog. When somebody goes from that big, like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like hella fucking like, you know, I'm like, damn, bro, 20 pounds is a lot of. It's a good portion of me. You know, like 20 pounds is just like, hey, fool, that's like, you know, it's a solid amount.
I'm trying to gain.
More than a baby. So you got like 2 babies ripped out of you.
A baby's like what? Born like a baby can't be 10 pounds every time.
It's 8 pounds. They're like about 8 pounds. 6, 8 pounds. Yeah,
6 to-
7, 8 pounds.
yeah.
I saw someone just post one that was like 8 pounds. Or some shit.
You have a 12-pound baby.
That's a big as big as you.
Yeah.
That's a big dump.
Hey, so hey, I gotta ask you, is the fast food here better? The hot Cheetos bullshit that they be saying is the food.
No, I
Does
think
it-
it's worse here. It's the worst
Does it
here
taste
than.
better at least?
I mean, shit tastes good here, but it's worse than everywhere else in the world because you guys are allowed to do so much more shit.
But it does
your
taste better.
food.
Like you're gonna say Taco Bell does taste better. You're like, okay.
Yeah,
this shit
I love
slaps,
it.
but
One of
I'm
my
getting
favorite
cancer.
places to eat out here is Del Taco. I fucking love Del Taco, dog.
What do you order at Del Taco?
I get like just 3 soft beef Del Tacos, and then I get a couple bean and cheese, those little bean and cheese burritos.
Yeah, they I think Jack in the Box bought them a couple years ago, and they got kind
They
of
bought
whacked.
who? Del Taco?
Del Taco, yeah.
Oh shit.
I love Jack in the Box. That's my favorite fast food.
Yeah, but they
Other
kind
than
of
In-N-Out,
fucked Del
obviously.
That
Taco
shit
up
is,
a little
dog.
bit.
Jack in the Box is not. I don't know, bro.
The
Like
ultimate cheeseburger.
it don't
with
taste
curly
the. It
fries?
don't taste the same no more.
Give me
dog.
some stuffed jalapenos for. Yeah, that's it.
It is the best stoner. It caters to the. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna.
Chick-fil-A.
Nah, yeah, and I don't even like Chick-fil-A like that.
Which one?
I'm gonna say Fat Burger, dog. To me,
That burger?
yeah, Fat Burger's like OG.
I like In-N-Out.
Yeah, that was good.
Ray, isn't
that
Fat Burger
don't
the shit,
count.
Ray?
There's a place on Hollywood called Marv's or something like that.
Have you had Fat Burger?
Marv's Burger?
Yeah, I've had Fat Burger.
Fat Burger's fire,
Yeah,
bro.
it's good.
Have you had Fat Burger, Ray? I mean, what is it?
No.
Diddy? I gotta take you.
I love it. Let's go.
What about?
It's like one of those like.
I love burgers.
What do you call those places? What do you call that place?
It's not a diner, fool.
I know. That's why I didn't say diner.
I-
Literally,
yeah.
I did not say that.
But it's funny how I know that you were thinking that.
I
about
was
saying
thinking, I'll
that.
give you that. I was thinking that. I'll give you that much. But what are these?
Like I already knew that look. I was just like, this is a diner. No, it's not a diner. It's like just it has this like old school look. That's what.
Yeah, they give you the fries.
Like
with
a
the,
shake with the egg, and they give relish and everything.
that
It's fun.
square red paper. And they give you a basket. Like in a
It's
little
so fire though, and they actually
Johnny Rockets, they got good burgers.
It's cool. Johnny Rockets is it's cool. I fucks with it. It's like a diner experience. The only thing missing out of the Johnny Rockets experience is like the people that work there to be like, sorry, no colored. Like, they just kick you out, bro. But they usually keep it like old school. What did you
And
say? Ray?
Checkers. Checkers is good too.
There's not that many. That's Rallies though, right?
Yeah,
It's known as
Rallies, Checkers, same shit,
I've
yeah.
only had it once.
Rallies
One
is
in
kind
Orange
of
County.
Rallies is kind of fire though.
Sonic.
Yeah, they got sick fries, bro.
Sonic is fire.
Sonic got the best ice, and they got that nerd shit, dog.
They'll
That shit gets
fucking
me.
rollerblade too. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Dude, those drinks are like the shit, bro. But like, it's worth the 3,000 calories, bro.
Read DJ Will's comment.
Will said, if I want to squirt her, I'll take her to Fat Burger, Notorious Big.
He says that a lot, actually.
Where's she at? XG likes Five Guys.
Real clever, LOL. Real classic. You should go up on stage after that. Give you time if you want it.
Probably
Guys,
she's probably
extra
like,
fries.
Kidding. I love you, Kate. She's a homegirl.
she's gonna come by, bro. I'm gonna have her come back, watch. She's gonna come back and sit in. Like, what? Like, so wait, you staying for real this time or what? Yeah, dog. So, I mean, what's next for you, dog? What do you have planned?
Just keep dropping projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna stop.
Any goals to like try to try to like I guess achieve something that you haven't achieved? I mean, you seem pretty content with what you've accomplished.
Yeah, I just like I've always wanted to work with known MCs because that's just it's dope to me to work with some people I grew up
saw that
listening to.
Vel9 reposted.
Oh yeah, that's
stuff.
right. I totally forgot. Vel9 and Surrealist actually featured on this project as well with on Ripe's beat. So
oh sick.
Yeah, that went right over my head because it wasn't my beat, but nah, they got on it. It was sick. Yeah, it was real dope. I actually met Surrealist through an email. I was just sending beats to Foo's Gone Wild. They were asking for beats like 5 years ago or something. Yeah. And then he hit me up like 2 or 3 years later from that email. And then he's like, yo, add me on the gram. And it was him running the email.
This might be a long shot, but I mean, obviously you've been in the underground hip hop for a while. Did you ever hear this podcast called Wake the Flock Up?
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah. I see they're still doing
photography for them.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so I used to go to underground shows and like go take pictures for like.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's a fucking community.
Out the house, dude, and back to basics.
Yeah. I got blessed a couple times to go do like Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he's not obviously underground anymore, but it was cool to like be backstage with that fool and the love he gets. He still does like underground shows. And,
yeah. It's dope. It's crazy when you get shunned by like hip hop heads because I feel like I'm just as hip hop as them, you know. Like I've been doing this shit a long time for my age, and I feel like I'm gonna keep this shit going, you know, and inspire people to keep doing it too. But it's funny. That's why like when I get with MCs I want to work with, some of them are assholes. It's the Instagram shit. Honestly, they want to work with you because you have a fat following that they see, you know. So that shit goes. They're like, you know. It's not about the talent anymore because I see a lot of music getting put out that's just not like, you know, up to what they used to do and shit. And I feel like it's a lot harder for them to come by those beats, but at the same time, they'd rather like throw a huge price tag on it, which I'm not trying to get down with that. So now with goals, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and try to build the label that we created, you know, because that was the thing at the time too. I was trying to shop my projects off to labels. And it's just beats, so it's a lot harder to get that, you know, to them. But at that point, you're just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it myself then, you know. And then you start doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had a partnership going on for a while. Like, is that? I mean,
yeah, we're still partnered up.
Yeah, you're still partnered up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't done anything in a minute. Got some new shit coming though.
All right, so that's dope. You got some stuff in the works.
Yeah. Oh, we always got beats in the chamber. It's just about coming up with the ideas because you want to be original still, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want to just copy what people are doing, and that's real easy, you know. So
that seems to be the formula a lot right now.
Yeah, and it's just crazy, you know. It's just like them cutting themselves short, not putting in the extra work, you know. To be
a lot of people skip that work part these days.
Yeah. No, indeed. Everybody wants the reward right now, you know. Instant like, yeah, they want they expect that shit, you know.
Want it now.
Yeah. You get all that shit out of your mind and just do it because you enjoy doing it, you'll go a lot farther for sure. So once you put all these other thoughts, like you set those goals, I need to make this much money by this time.
For the love of it.
Yeah, and once you start setting those weird, unrealistic goals, you never get there, you know.
Comes back to would you suck a dick?
Yeah. Nah. I don't need to.
I don't need to. Love the game.
Any free game you would give anybody out there that's trying to do the stuff you're trying to
do? Start if you're a music artist in general. I say start on physical. Just throw that shit on a physical, and don't worry about what the end result will be. Start there. It could be a CD, tape. You can go for the vinyl if you want, if you got the money, but just start there. Because the moment I see heads too. You know, they want to drop a project. They put out to the Instagram, put out to their fans. This is coming out on wax or cassette, and they don't commit to that, and then now they're just, you know, rushing to put out a digital release. So I would just say not to rush your projects. Try to work on full length projects. Stay away from like just dropping real singles or trying to pump that shit on the gram, because with the music market on the gram, it's everybody's doing it, you know.
Is there scams like going on in the music, like in the production and world right now? Like people.
Yeah, there's people that sell like sample packs and shit that are just recycled sample packs. Like there's those people. They'll sell just packs with sound, you know.
Because there just seems to be scammers everywhere. So I'm like. They must be in the music fucking.
Yeah, that's kind of the way they do it and stuff. in that aspect, because they're not really bringing anything new. You know, they're just getting like the newer kids or the new heads that are coming into music that don't really know about digging for records and stuff. They're getting those people to come buy shit. So I wouldn't be fooled with that. I can make all my own sounds. I've always made all my own sounds. So I'm not trying to get, you know.
Do you spit free game? Do you do like videos where you could teach people how to do it?
So I want to, but I feel like I would do a course that somebody has to pay me for, because YouTube can't pay enough for that knowledge. I put in all the time and the money to get to this point. You know what I mean? So
if it goes viral enough.
Yeah, that'd be dope. There's always that too. That shit could hit. You know, like beats can always hit, but it's not like I've built up the Spotify pretty good. I got a good digital, you know, audience too, which is dope. But I would just say for the heads, drop like a project or something worth like checking out, you know, because everybody's just doing the digital quick Spotify upload. So stay away from that shit.
There you go. Get some free game. And before we get into the super chats, you have a favorite record?
A favorite record?
Yeah, that like you've ever like, you're like, oh man, this is like a record I've sampled several times or something, just a record I enjoy. That's always changing because there's like a lot of rare records, you know, like $100 records that you'll come across. So that always varies, but a couple like a Plan Asia record that I got from my buddy, that was cool because that was like a pretty expensive record. Sick.
Finding like a black jazz or something, which is kind of rare.
I have a record that I want you to make a beat out of, bro.
Yeah.
Or a couple beats. It's and you're gonna laugh, but it's you know how they have Saturday Night Fever?
Oh yeah.
They have the Sesame Street version, and it came out in the '70s, and it's a very rare record, and I have it, dog.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dog, and it's like maybe you could build that into the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and before we get into super chats, tell them about the project you're working on for We Don't Smoke the Same.
Yes. That one's a little more challenging because I'm trying to find the right like music to sample that fits the vibe of the show. So try to find like a what is it, like cartoon style intros and stuff, you know, and sample that and try to get those sounds. That the first one I did for this was can't remember where that one came from. It was some like TV show, a cartoon or something, and then that the second one we did, the We Don't Flip Samples the Same, that was from a video game, from Bart's Nightmare. So it was like a fat.
I remember there was a
Super
Nintendo game.
Yeah.
That
I've
game.
always wanted to sample that, and that fit like that shit right there doesn't fit my.
So that's
projects.
that's no wonder that sounds very familiar on the ding, ding,
yeah. It was sick to put that together because it was only like 3 bars, and then it would go loop, you know, on 3 bars. So
what would you give the time frame for working on the We Don't Smoke the Same record, and we can have our own vinyl? I kind of have this. I have this artwork that this artist did a long time ago, and I'm putting it. I finally, because my cousin's helping me with my clothing line, so I'm putting it on this windbreaker jacket. And so we don't remember that black and white picture that fool drew that had the mushrooms, the castle, the NOS tanks, and it said We Don't Smoke the Same. It was some badass drawing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That would fucking look great as an album cover.
dope.
Because it's so detailed and there's like so much going on, and it's so we don't smoke. I'll show you the picture.
Yeah. So I can focus on that now. I had this shit that was already kind of in the works when I plan to do that. It's a challenge working on those type of beats too. So, I mean, I could challenge myself, but then it's when I get those samples that I think will work, they don't work. You know, it's like hard. I don't want to just give you just random shit either. You know, like, oh, here, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I want to give a good product. You know, represent myself as well. So, I mean, there's two ways we can do the project though. I can do the 4 like fully loaded beats like I already did with the 2, or I can just supply a bunch of beats and put together a beat tape that's more of a listening experience than just those 4 tracks. You know what I mean? Because I can make it a full length that's a beat tape that people can vibe to and listen to, but it'll be We Don't Smoke the Same inspired. So there's that aspect too. There's 2 ways.
Definitely this year?
Yeah, for sure this year.
Oh, yeah, there you go to everybody that's wondering. And before we get into the super chats, remember the super chats get you entered to get 3 winners, and you guys get 3 different prizes from the secret menu. And to all the people that are wondering, yes, the jacket that I am wearing will be available on the website. There's a couple. They're one of ones. They're very limited because these are the fucking material on this is actually very quality. Like, it's meant to keep you very warm. This is 42,000 stitches on this, fabric. And shout out to Chili for the design. There is a matching hat coming as well. So thank you to everybody who's been asking about it. But yeah, those are going to be going on the website along with a couple other things. So make sure you guys take advantage of that, because I will be emailing you guys with a couple of discount codes and all this stuff so I can get a couple orders out and make sure everybody gets their dose of the new drop. These are very limited, like I said, like under 12, bro. So they're not cheap to make. I'm not gonna lie. Stitching is really where it's at. So you don't have to worry about this fading off. You don't have to worry about it. This is like stitched on. It's very dope stitching. So shout out to my embroidery homie, Badillo Embroidery. You guys can hit them up. He'll give you a dope deal if you let him know that you guys saw it on We Don't Smoke the Same, or just E-Zone sent you that way. All right, let's get into the super chats. Ray, you don't have a mic, right? So it's my turn. Okay, let's get into the super chats, homies. The first one, Rolando Valenzuela. I never got my George Perez vinyl. It's on the way, dog.
It's on the way.
Promise you I'm sending it out today, dog.
Pinche cabrón, it's coming.
Be able to hear it by Pice Monday.
I'll send you a video, dog. Yeah. I'm trying not to package the stuff where my cats are at, because somebody was like, yo, I had an allergic reaction. I was just like, oh, dog. Yeah. It was my embroidery guy. I was like, look, fool, these fools love to investigate every bag, and I left it there, and that fool went in there. He was like, what's going on in here? These fools are curious, dog. Next one. Tony Navarro, XG, I'ma be there at Sorrow at 2:30 a.m. I'ma hit you up.
Oh shit, you're gonna be out there fishing? Damn, you're putting up early.
A las 12.
Son, how can you see the fish?
Most people spend the night so you can get a nice spot in front of the lake, dog. This is serious, bro. We out here trying to fucking feed our families.
Fucking trout.
But damn, I'll see you out there, player. Let's smoke a joint.
A las 12:30 de la mañana, no mames.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How much do you catch?
You're allowed to get 4 or 5 of them. I don't know what the limit is at that lake, but you get 4 or 5 of them. Even when you go deep sea fishing, they only let you get a certain amount. But if it's small, throw it back in there until you get a nice big one.
Oh, but the fishermen, fuck him. The fishermen, fuck it. 1,000 fish.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck when you own like fucking wahoo.
You bring it home and you cook the fish yourself?
I'll eat it like sashimi or like ceviche, or I'll grill it, whatever. But yeah, it's just fire, dog. And then like it tastes way better when you're like, I caught this motherfucker.
This shit's tight.
Next one comes from Zero Fox Zero. Finally joined the Patreon C-Note tier. Damn, give him a round of applause for that one.
Fuck yeah.
Saludos y bendiciones a todos. Yo, XG. Let's race your dyno truck versus my Supra.
Oh my god, it's not even a contest.
It's not even a contest. Ray knows your Supra will take my truck, but I don't put up a little fight. A couple seconds.
Nah, fool, that's not a little fight. That Supra's dusting your ass.
What year is your Supra? Is it old ass Supra or a brand new one?
It don't matter, yeah.
But still.
Yeah,
I'd do it if it's the old one just for the fucking video.
Fool,
Then
if
it
you
would look tight.
a 1980s fucking Supra could smoke your shit, dog. It's a lighter car. It's gonna. Yeah.
I mean, my truck still has more horsepower than the new one. It just obviously weighs a lot fucking more.
Yeah. So he'll take you up on the race. He'll
Don't
be
trip,
on the
dog.
Patreon.
When I get the Raptor R, I'll hit you up, homie.
Next one, Menace the Painter. This one time at band camp. LOL. Hilarious, dog.
I thought about using that shit on a beat, like for that shit.
That was a great series. I
Yeah.
like that movie. I remember that. Next one comes from Midget Mike. My love for the show. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much, dog.
Yeah.
He's not an actual midget, right?
Nah, really. Yeah,
He's a big ass fool, dog.
Yeah, he bought merch and he didn't always smoke.
2X big.
Yeah.
X big. Oh, I get it. Like Biggie.
It's okay. He just identifies as a midget, so that's all good. Homie's a midget.
Trump's America, baby.
The next
Trump's
one
America.
comes
Two
from
genders, sizes don't matter.
All right, the next one comes from the boxing boss. What's up, fam? Let's kick ass this year and let XG get papers this year. And that record would look nice in my collection. Saludos. Saludos. Can they get that record right now?
I have no more. There's a couple people that were on the project that might have some copies available.
For sale?
Yeah. So if you hit me up on Instagram, I can get you to those guys to see if they still have them or if they want to part with them. Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine. That's just.
What? Yeah, they're real dope.
It's
I'm
a
happy
dope
with
ass
how they
album
came out.
cover.
Yeah, it's sick.
Next one comes from Ricardo Ortiz. Sends a number 1 super chat. Thank you so much. The next one comes from Midget Mike. All right. He always loves asking this question. What rapper gets no airtime in your car?
1 pound fish guy.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
1 pound fish.
I don't know. I'm not really
Very, very good.
tuned in with like what's going on today in hip hop, or I guess like
I'm pretty sure Sexy Red gets no play.
I've heard of that name, and I won't play that shit.
Yeah, you won't be offended when she hits
Yeah,
you up
nah.
saying, "Why
Okay,
did you
so
love
Sexy
me?"
Red.
There you go.
Sexy Red.
The next one comes from CJ10. Wifey's all pissed. I've been walking around all day singing, come on, ladies, come on, ladies. Same team. Appreciate all the shows this week.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
1
1
pound
pound
fish.
fish.
She's gonna start singing it. Just keep going, dog.
1 pound fish. Very, very good. Dog. He made his own music video. It's the best, dog.
Yeah, it's so good. He's killing it, bro.
Yeah.
1 pound fish. Very, very good.
Next
Very, very
one. Josh S. For the funds of Save XG.
You hear that, Uzone? I better get that.
Oh, yeah, $5 is going to get you right back in this
Put it
country.
on the
Gotta sign a petition.
No, I'm staying out there at that point.
6 tacos out there.
I'm gonna take over Canada. What's up, guys?
You're not going to get deported to Canada. You're going to go back to Mexico.
After that, I can go where the fuck I want, dog.
If you walked around Canada, no one would think you didn't have your papers. No one would ever ask you.
Wait, you could travel the world if you just go back to Mexico, right?
Yeah, fool.
Yeah.
I just said I just can go wherever I want. Go to Norway.
So then you'd be able to go to Japan.
Switzerland. I can meet you in Japan.
Yeah.
See?
You can go to America then.
Because if he leaves America, they might not let him back in.
I know that.
He,
Go back.
he loves this country so much that he's not willing to risk not.
See, Nitty's feeling the lust. See, if Nitty's feeling it, he's been here 2 months.
He's
I've been here
brainwashed.
for years.
You're
dog.
brainwashed, though.
You see this?
If my option was only America or I could travel the world, I would not come to America and travel the world, bro.
He just said that he can travel the world after he goes back.
You know what? Let's give him a gift. Let's just call ICE. Next
Ari Shafir over there.
Yeah, you thought it was so funny, you know?
I always thought Amazing Racist was the funniest shit in the world, dog. I didn't give
Amazing
a fuck.
Race?
Amazing Racist?
Oh.
You know what that is, right? Ari Shafir's when
Yeah.
he was starting his bro, that shit was hilarious when he dropped
Wonder
off.
how
the-
funny you
when
think
he
if I
dropped off
put
the
Molly in your
Mexicans.
drink.
The funny thing is I don't work at Home Depot, so I'm not getting in random white people's car. So unless I get an Uber, that'd be funny.
How would you get mad if somebody Burt Christ for you like Ari did it? And it wasn't me, because I know you'd probably get mad if it was me. But let's just say Nitty was like, hey, well, so I thought you like fucking Ari so much. He's like, I put acid. Haha. Would you like, how would you react to it? Would you be like Burt?
Nah, he just better know that now we're in a playing game. Now I'm like, oh, when can I catch him slipping?
You gonna poison his skirty?
Great. I told you what Ari did just sucked.
I would have
because
not been cool with that though. The Drogarte fool, like
He gave him a Molly or ecstasy. Which
That
is
was-
horrible. He drugged
do?
him.
What it-
Okay, so Ari Shafir and Burt Kreischer were gonna do a podcast. I think is your man's cave before 2 minutes, like his the Burtcast. They were gonna do the Burtcast, and then Burt used to invite his friends over to his house, and they used to fucking do a podcast. Well, this time, Ari Shafir wants to have a great time, and when Burt walks away to go make a cocktail, Ari Shafir puts ecstasy in his drink.
On the camera, do they see it?
I don't know if it's on camera, but he basically roofies him and then doesn't tell him Bert starts feeling a little weird, and Ari's like, well, because I fucking roofied you. And this fool's like, I have a family. I'm on heart medication. That's where that's a fuck up. Like, once you know people are on heart medication, that's not fun in games. Like, you don't know how that's going to mix. He starts freaking out. His wife starts freaking out now because he's going to die. He's on, of course, laughs at that moment. And then this fool's got a flight the next day to do stand-up, bro.
Is he fine, though?
Had a great time. Joey Diaz came over. He was like, "Yo, cocksucker, get over it," type of shit. But yeah, it was a big deal. And then Bert Kreischer's wife to this day hates Ari Shaffir, right? And then Bert Kreischer forgave him, but he's always asked me if I'd be upset about it. I'm like, well, I don't have kids. I'm not on heart medication. Make sure it's tested, please. First thing I'm gonna ask you is it tested? And if you send me a picture of like, look,
bought it down the street.
No, see, yeah, I was gonna be mad if you're like, no, I just got it
at your
yesterday.
cabin. We're gonna dose you.
These just put Coke in fucking Tommy's beer one time.
Side dick did that, not me. Fool.
Like just literally like hell no. And then I got the video on Instagram too of him downing the beer. And then he made a face. He was like, "Damn, this shit was cold, huh?"
Whenever your homies tell you, down it, like you're a girl at a club or something, don't do it. There's something going on. Your homies don't care when you got to finish your beer.
And Tommy made a face like he was just like, "Damn, I could tell something was off, but fuck it was good." You know, and then you, because you know that shit makes your stomach burn though. Like, cause I used to gum Coke a lot. I used to just literally just go like fucking I would just be cool with that much.
How about the times you do that shit with me and you giving me spliffs and don't tell me? Huh? No, fucking tobacco, and I had COVID, so I couldn't taste that shit. So I'm out here smoking tobacco like a fucking idiot, and he's dying, they're all dying, and I'm like, is it good? And I have COVID, but I'm like, yeah, it's fire. But I don't even know what the fuck I'm smoking.
He was like, hell yeah, and I'm just like, have
I
tobacco.
get all dizzy, bro.
He's like, this shit's hitting, bro.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Look how he treated you when you didn't want that Nas balloon.
I don't care.
Bro, he bullied you. He looked at you. He's like, "You want to do it?"
I didn't take it.
I know, but
Okay, first of all, there was a message where fucking he was like, if he doesn't do it, then he shouldn't be on there.
I just said one. You really were like, "You want another one?"
I took one off the top, didn't like it, and I refused to take it again. I turned my balloon into a fucking
1 pound fish.
1 pound fish, bro.
Next one comes from Menace the Painter. Look up the history of Midnight Club. Dope as fuck. The video game?
Game?
It was a dope game. I used to love racing in that Eclipse.
Nah, the best thing about that whole thing was the soundtrack. Soundtrack fucking slap, man.
Do you like
Fresh.
racing games?
I'll be honest with you, Gran Turismo was way better. Or Forza Motorsport was fucking dope.
Both of those games were fucking dope, but I'm saying it's just like you just have to like racing games.
Yeah, they were cool. Or Need for Speed.
There was one you could mod out the car crazy with Nas and
It was Need for
stereo.
Speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Need for Speed Most Wanted was one of my favorites. Yeah, that was a fun ass game.
Next one comes from Rick B. Longtime watcher, first time super chatter.
Thank you, homie.
Thank you so much, dog.
Win.
Next one comes from Albert Banda. What's up from Texas? Same team.
Shout out to Texas. Y'all got the snow right now.
There's snowing in Texas?
Yeah, Houston, I think I saw Chingo Bling out there in the snow.
Fuck, bro.
The next one comes from Josh S. I go to sleep on ancient aliens and unsolved mysteries.
See? That's perfect.
Life's a conspiracy, dog. Pinche cabrón.
I know, but so is your life. You over here telling about fucking the Y-Files? I was like, oh, we got him.
Good show, dude.
We got him on the Y-Files.
I didn't know Hacklefish was
to watch the Y-Files, and I know you're part of the crew.
You're a good show. It's a good show, bro.
He gets down.
Very good show.
Very good show.
Next one comes from Claudia, and she says emoji with the little samurai emoji. Sick. Thank you so much.
Arigato. Arigato, fool.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Excited for Japan?
Hell yeah, it's coming up real quick.
Oh,
Japan.
Here, basically.
Yeah, I got to start packing soon. Next one comes from Browsy. Sends the turd emoji. She said a 4XG.
Thank you, homie. Real appreciate that.
That's love right there.
Psychedelic Six-Sider sends a thumbs up. Thank you so much, homie.
Back at you, dog. Thumbs up.
The Pitch and Puff podcast. The Pitch, Putt, and Puff podcast. For the first time, I can say that we smoke the same. Chiclet, secret menu, don't sleep. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Browsy for the hat. Thank you, same team. There you go.
Did you get your papers in there?
That's a testimony. Oh yeah. Well, I need another box. All
I got you.
All I have left is that one, and I don't want to give it away because we all love those papers.
Okay, I got you.
Steph Tone loves your papers, dog.
I got you. I'll bring you a couple boxes.
And that's how that's how we smoke the same, homie.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
homie
Join
out
the
there.
Patreon.
Yeah.
It's worth it. You get extra stuff on there, and you never know. You might be a winner for one of the giveaways on there. Like, there's going to be 3 today. Albert Banda sends a super chat saying, 4 episodes this week. Fire. Thank you, homie.
Yeah, it was a good week, man. That was fucking fun. We had some, yeah, it was fucking sick,
You
dude.
can tell he's on the Patreon because he got that extra episode.
That was a fucking
That was
wild episode.
You're lucky I didn't start shadow boxing. Next one comes from Smokestack Mac. Check out Midget Mike's song Presence Real and Mad Ways Caution. I will check that out. Midget Mike is making music now, dog. AI music.
Really?
Can you make us an intro, Midget Mike? Make an intro about We Don't Smoke the Same. We'll probably use it.
If it's AI, make it a midget that's doing the music. A midget should be in every music
do that
video.
voice again, Nito? Make it sound like this.
Like the Don Francisco. ¿Cómo está, Don Francisco? Let me see. Will J sends $5. DJ Will J album this year. Tragedy 25 Heartbreak.
Damn. This sounds like a Kanye 808.
Damn, dog. Will's you know what's crazy?
I got money on it not coming out, to be honest, if I'm going to be real honest with you.
He
guys.
likes to always come and say that shit whenever there's somebody who makes music.
I know.
Yeah. Today, dude, he sends me this DM, right? This page of like somebody who has my same name, and he's like, look, this guy is a gay and he is using your name.
What?
And I'm like, bro, other people have the same name. I'm sure there's other Xavier Guerreros and Ray Salazars and shit out there. Just you can't be the only one, dog. And then he was just like, yo, but he's making a mockery of you. I'm like, bro, he doesn't even know me.
Gay bars by E-Zone.
Funny if he was like, yo, this guy's using a gay profile of you, and then he just sends you your profile.
You got to meet DJ Will. Like, DJ Will's a character, dog.
Tell him to fucking come already, damn it.
I know.
It has to be
DJ
a
Will.
Patreon exclusive. I already did last time he came on here, dude. The homie DJ Will. He had top five school shooters.
Oh shit.
All right, fool, stop. Next one.
That's exactly how we acted. Stop. We don't need your top 5 of that.
Ralph Ramos says that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I said that too white. Say it again, Nitty.
That's right.
Browsy sends another super chat saying same team, Torta gang.
Globitas blow up.
Easel's in that gang.
She got all mad. She was like, "Who fuck you? Whoever called me Frank the Tank?" Dude, I could. The chat room was like, "Fuck, dude, that's savage."
Frank the Tank
I'll
ain't
be
enough
nice,
to
dude. That's the
inflate you.
homegirl.
Yeah, I wanted to fucking start laughing so bad. Next one, Menace the Painter. Midnight Club was a real car club in Japan, fool. Oh, that's sick.
I'm gonna look into that shit. It was like a little nice little YouTube documentary.
Yeah, I'm going on a lowrider cruise with the homies out there in Japan this time. So
That's so sick.
Alright, so
gonna hopefully be in, see what's going on over there with the crews out there. And chill, dog.
You want to wear your Pendleton?
Yeah, I'm taking one just for that. Especially because I know that if I look the part, they're gonna want to take pictures.
Yeah.
Full socks better be fucking high, dog.
Pinche cabrón.
Got my Levi's creased up.
She might do coke now that I think about it.
I might trim the goatee. Next one comes from Midget Mike. Nitty washroom or restroom? Let's fucking go.
It's washroom. I say washroom. People look at me like, what? We say washroom in Canada. You guys say restroom here.
that's what the bums say too over here.
Washroom?
Yeah.
'Cause they go
That's
take
a bum say?
Yeah, they go take a shower there.
Wow.
Don't be a bum.
Canada, we say washroom, and it just means a regular room where you.
That's what they say. Although, like Japan, that's what they say too. Washroom is not
Washroom.
restroom.
Yeah, because you guys are fucking American with your fucking Fahrenheit and shit.
Your miles and bullshit. I
God
don't
damn.
understand how we
With
got
all
away
your
with that
illegal
shit.
goddamn immigrants, you guys need to fix up.
I don't know why we drive on the left.
Fix this freedom we got.
Yeah.
Hey, did you drive a car out there
Where?
in Japan?
No.
Well, I've never.
I
Driven
have my
on the-
license,
I've
though. I
never
have my
driven-
international
I've never
license.
driven on the right hand side. I want to know if it was a little like
I don't want to
weird.
find out in a car that's not mine.
You got insurance? You got international insurance? sure they make you pay for it, but it's covered.
Yeah. Next one. Browsy sends Save XG. Not. And last but not least comes from Mega Man himself. Trump gave Fauci to Putin. Is that true?
I heard about that.
No, full fucking Biden pardon Fauci.
But
Trump
Putin said, "I'll end the war right now if you give me Fauci for crimes against humanity."
That's real?
That's
Not
what
facts?
Putin. That's what Putin said.
Oh, gotta look this
He's
shit
asking
up.
for
Hey,
it.
dog.
That's pretty
What if he
wild,
does
bro.
it, though? What if he's like, I have to turn you in for the sake of America?
Bro, we gave up a
Arms dealer
for a girl who can barely play basketball
That's true. She was no Kobe.
because she decided to take weed in a country that it is super illegal. You commit the crime.
She's crazy, though. She got it in. Like, the hard part was getting it in the airport. Like, she got caught smoking it. Like, stupid bitch. Like, man, like, how are you not discreet?
Sounds like you already got it in, bitch.
Like, bitch, like, you smoke in the hotel room and
She doesn't know how getting it in is, dude. She's never got it in.
She thought she had NBA player privilege. She didn't realize she was just in the WNBA.
She realized it didn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, I think that was the last one, though. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. Now let's pick fucking 3 winners, dog.
Hot dog. We need a wiener.
Now we're going to pick 3-pound fish.
We got one more. Oh, midget bike coming in hot. One last one. He's on. Eat
see.
Trump voice.
Midget Mike says, E, a Trump voice saying, I did this alone. Fuck all you. Damn.
After you got shot, being like, I got shot.
Despite all the shit everybody talked about me, I want to say that I did this alone, and fuck you to all. There you go.
I'm going to come.
Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chat. So let's pick some winners out of here, dog. I don't know. Damn, there's a lot of fucking people up in here. Salute to everybody. And there's going to be 3
Thank
winners.
you guys.
Let's pick the first one. And the first one goes to, let me get a drum roll, Xavier. And the first one goes to Zero Fox Zero. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Give him a round of applause. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to Ray for it. Thank you. Thank you so
got me that
much.
last time too.
Congratulations, fool.
All right, and the next one. Come on, Xavier. Let me get a.
Man, we need to put a drum roll in there.
Nah,
Pinche cabrón.
The next one goes to. That was like the fastest. CJ10. No, C10J. Sorry, C10J.
Congrats, fool.
Congrats.
You did it.
You get a chiclet. All
That's what I'm gonna be
right.
selling in the border in a little bit.
You smoke the same now, fool.
And the last one. Come on. And the winner is Claudia. Congratulations, Claudia.
Claudia. Congratulations, fool.
Congratulations on your 1-pound fish.
Very, very good. Very, very cheap. Come on, Claudia. Come on, Claudia. You on the chat.
I want to hear Tommy sing that shit. I want to know if he's got that tone.
All right, the next. Shit, we got 2 more super chats. The boxing boss says, "Puro, we don't smoke the same." Thank you so much, dog. And don't worry, there'll be more giveaways as well. And Zero Fox Zero says, "Run it X. If you're not first, you're last."
Real.
Straight up. So, yeah. Hey, let's give it up for the guests for coming by today. Goomson.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Goomson.
Yeah, thank you.
If where can they follow you at and keep up with your music, and what can they support, dog?
Follow the Instagram, which is Goomson, Goomson, and then the Inner Realmz as well as the label. And then you can find all the music on bandcamp.com. It's either my name or the Inner Realmz. And then yeah, we're on all the streaming platforms too. So if you want to check that out, it's just searchable by my name or the Inner Realmz.
There you go. Make sure you guys check them out. I mean, and expect more because we are working on some stuff. Thank you, Ray, for running the boards, Morning Shot Films and Morning Real Podcast, where he reviews movies. Make sure you guys check him out. He also has a lot of other stuff going on, so always check him out. Buy some prints, and support the homie. Nitty, you got anything going on this weekend? Any 1 pound fees?
January 28th at the Hollywood Improv in the Lab, Aces Comedy. I'm hosting. Come through. Hit me up if you want. If you want to get on the guest list, just hit me up on the DMs and I'll get you in. I'd love for you to come out. Also, shout out to you guys for having me again. I'm very happy to be here. I'm the first Indian in American history to be on a Mexican podcast. So, big things for my family and my heritage.
Breaking records.
Make us proud, son.
1 pound fish.
Yeah, we should hit up.
Never forget who you are.
You should hit up the World Guinness record and put that shit down. That way you can show it to your parents.
Remember when Apu was thinking about that when he was changing? He was trying to be all American, and his parents were telling him that.
Never forget who you are.
Yeah, in the magazine and shit.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for coming on, my dude. Thank you. I'm gonna be fishing in a couple hours, so if you want to pull up, you want to go there, it's fun. Just bring a reel and we'll hook you up. Smoke, drink, hang out, and hit that like button, subscribe. We got some dope guests for you guys next week. And if you're in Big Bear, the 31st through the 1st, or you want to pull up and you are part of the Patreon subscriber, I got a cabin out there, and I might give you the address if you want to pull up and smoke some weed and hang out at Big Bear.
We're taking Hank.
Yeah, they're pulling up. The boys are pulling up. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, I might hook you up with that.
Yeah. So salute to everybody for tuning in. Once again, thank you to our sponsors that made this show possible. The Smoke Out here was brought to you by Hadar Extracts, and the #1 on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow them. Stay up to date. They always got stuff going on. Hey, go to the events that they're at. Trust me, they see you when we don't smoke the same stuff on. They'll hook you up, bro. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. The Flow Diesel is always phenomenal. Also, if you want some of the best hash holes in the game, also like some some prime exotic batch cannabis out there. You got purple chiclets, Skittles chiclets. You got what is the name of this one? The new one. That was like 2 flavors in one. Purple orange. Yep. What is it? We got all those, and those are hitting the secret menu tonight. So if you guys are ready, be wary on that. Make sure you guys tap into the secret menu on Patreon. You get access to that and the uncensored episodes and all that for just $5. I don't know if we have a closeout by Rock, but thank you, Rock, for the hard work you did this week and contributed. You know what I'm saying? Always doing the closeouts. And flavorsbyezone.com. I will be uploading these tomorrow. There is a lot of one-of-one pieces, and you guys know they always come with special gifts, so it's always worth it for you guys. With that being said, I will. We're coming at you next week, and we got the pre-recorded episodes as well ready to go for you guys while I'm gone. And Xavier will be doing one with Tommy. We just don't know what date it is. And Nitty's
gonna be here too. Yeah.
Pinche cabrón.
Yeah. So with that being said, we'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Have a great weekend. Be safe.